Yes. Oh, Porcelain's in. She just got in. I saw Christina.
Christina, how you doing? I know she been moving around a little bit. They've been shaking and baking. What's up, y'all? It's ladies on the prompt. I need y'all to talk to me about this prompt. We're gonna start with Miss Pickney. Come on, Pickney.
Don't start with me. We need some men up here.
I'll start in my.
I see that. Come on, ladies first. Come on,
In
ladies.
my opinion, I've got to say no because it's the principle of things. It doesn't matter how you and that friend fell out, whether it was beef or you went your different ways. If you went and got with your friend's ex, you know your friend would lose their mind. So if your friend was to do the same thing to you, you would lose your mind. It's the principle of things. It comes down to respect. That's my opinion.
So what do that mean when people go out and do it, Princess? Talk to us. Come on. Cause I know people do this.
People do it, and it's, in my opinion, it's gross. Because why would you do somebody you used to be friends with like that?
Mm. Hey, Christina, I ain't seen you in a while. How you been, young lady?
Hey, I've been in here. I was just at the bottom.
You
just ain't saw me. I've been helping with you, but you ain't saw me. But I've been down there tapping and stuff.
I know you. We've been booming. We've been acting up.
Christina be in those comments, tapping, tearing that up.
I sure do. I might be doing something, but I be down there tapping. I'm gonna show support and I'm gonna send some gifts out if I, you know.
How you been? You been okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just got off. You know that was a touchy subject when you was talking about them kids getting, unaligned and stuff. You know that was touchy for me because you know how I feel about that.
No. I'm here just jamming, right? And I'll be trying to do certain things, but I get messages every day. People send different things and stuff will pop up on the timeline. I'm like, look what's just happening. It's happening over there. It's happening over there. That's why you be living. But I don't understand why kids are so excited about that. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't get it.
It's widespread. This is not Chicago. This Philly. You know what I'm saying? And then you talking about all over LA, New Orleans. I just don't get the excitement about it. I want to have a topic about it in the conversation.
Sure.
But the language, you can't really talk. I got a list of things that you can't say on TikTok. We might well be mute.
You can, and I tell you what, I mean, you can make it real. If you can add, I wish the kids could see it. If you record it or whatever, I'll even show the documents and my X-rays on what happened to me. I don't mind showing it. If it's gonna scare the crap out of them, I'd rather.
I'm gonna figure out how to do that because I think it's something important. 40, it's on the prompt. You don't see the prompt?
You might need to blow that up just a little bit because some people might be hard to see. It is kind of small.
What I need to do?
Just take the letters up, make them a little bigger. So it is kind of, But on that topic though, heck no, I don't want. Yeah, there you go. I don't want nothing from behind my friend, even if it's an ex-friend. I just think that's just messy. That's classless. I don't want anything like that. That's my opinion.
You said. So why they be doing it, Christina? People do
because secretly they've been wanting to do it while you were with that person. They've been watching you the whole time. That's why I always tell people, don't let your homegirls talk you out of something. Don't let them do that. Don't let other women talk you out of your relationship because they be watching you. They watch you.
So you telling me and you together and your girl trying to convince you to get away from me so she can get with me?
Yeah, they watching. They watching. I'm telling you, they watching. They watching. It don't even be about the man all the time. It be about that woman's light. They want that woman's light. It don't even really, because once they get you, they don't even keep you. They don't even stay with you.
I like how you breaking it down.
Yeah, that's how it is. Let somebody else go though.
Christina, I miss you.
Hey, how you doing?
I will say this. It's just like their leftovers, and that's gross. You're not going to get the same treatment.
Well, it don't matter, baby. They don't care.
It's happening all the time. I know. All right, come on. This is a big
situation where a guy passed away and she was mourning the guy and she started a relationship with his brother. So I didn't understand that. Like he wasn't even gone a whole year before she started a relationship with his brother. I'm like,
I
Bobby
think that's
Womack.
cool.
Bobby Womack.
what you say? What you say? Host.
I said that's cool. Somebody said Bobby Womack. I want them to talk. I talk in a little while. Come on.
That me. That me. This Tone. What up,
What's
big?
up, Tom? What's up, Tom? How you feeling, man?
Porcelain, what's up? Pick me. What it is,
How are
ladies?
you?
All
Come
right, so
on,
check this
talk.
out.
Come on, I want Ron to
If
talk
you
then,
no
Tom.
I'll
longer,
talk to you. I was waiting my
Ron,
turn.
hold on,
Ron,
Ron,
your
I
turn
got you,
right now,
baby.
brother. Come on, y'all can
So,
talk. Come on.
All
you're
right.
no longer cool with your friend. Is it okay to date someone they dated? Absolutely not. I live by this golden rule.
Oh,
If you already touched her, I don't need her because I already hit her. If my
See,
man
Tom.
hit her, she off my list.
But Tom, look, they doing it, Tom. What that mean, Tom? We
That
ain't
mean
talking
they
about
that mean
listen,
they been
Tom.
that mean
We
they
ain't
been
talking
watching,
about us.
they been
Tom, you hear
watching,
me?
plotting, and want to hit your chick anyway.
But
You know
listen,
what I'm saying?
Tom, listen. I'm saying let's talk for real. We're not
Yeah,
about me and you though. We
yeah,
don't talk
yeah.
about our.
Come on, what they do.
Come on.
All right, so listen. At the end of the day, it's like this. That's probably why Future and Drake mad at each other right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they done tapped into the wrong pillow and they had some pillow talking and stuff
Come
like
on,
that.
y'all got to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Tom keeping it.
Hey, I'm keeping it G. You know what I'm saying? Look, this ain't my law. It is what happens. They break the law, but the law happen be broken every day. So here's the thing: if you're no longer cool with your friend, is it okay to date someone they dated? My law and big law is hell no. But this new generation law, they like, I mean, he ain't marry her. Now they got marriage standards. I mean, you didn't marry her. Y'all ain't had no kids. I mean, you ain't really like her no way because you were telling me she wasn't shit anyway. If she wasn't shit when she was with you, she maybe be some shit with me. I just want to have a good time.
Tom, me and you homies, we cool, right?
Yep.
I'm saying we talking.
Yep. Whoop
Let's talk
whoop.
real life. Let's talk
Whoop
real
whoop.
life. Me, we cool.
Boom.
You got your girl, I got my girl.
Living a life.
Me and my girl get on the outs, you and your girl get on the outs, and we cool though.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
somehow me and your girl get together. Now this the thing.
Yeah.
I'm out of line to us, but we're not talking about that.
We not talking about that. We talking about them.
Now,
Out the
look, but
universe.
this the thing. In order for me to get with her, she had to do what, Tom?
She had to get with you. Whoop, whoop. Now let's
But
get
I'm
to something else. Let me open it up.
host.
Now you done took me back home to my Memphis pimping. Hold on,
I
hold on.
don't
Let me
feel
get
like I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with it because in theory in the rules to the law, all women are typically left over from somebody else anyway. And then I feel like if yeah, because people come around here, oh, I'm not going to talk to my homegirl, my homeboy's girl. But the simple fact is, you could have did a real dirty, and he seen what you did to her, and he decided to be the better person, and that's probably why they had a relationship with each other in the first place. So my thing is, if you still bitter about her moving on to the other guy, you mad because somebody else made her happy when you couldn't.
All
And then
right,
on
but
top of that,
okay, hold on. Let me get in there because you trying to go. Hold on.
You trying to take it down
no,
to
because
the
you started with me yesterday, so yeah.
Now listen, I'm sorry, but listen, I want to say something about my man. I just said that's my brother. But say this my man. I'm just talking about me. Now I'm gonna go to me, and I'm gonna take it off. I just want to say this. That's my man. I would never do no shit like no. Okay, I gotta be careful. I would never do no stuff like that. This why. Then I'll let you right back in. My man chilling did his thing. I'm not gonna do that. But let's give a couple main reasons. One, I'm not gonna go behind my man. That's one. Second, it's a million women out there. Why I gotta go that route? And I'm gonna leave it there. Go ahead, sister.
First of all, hosts, let's be clear. A lot of y'all mess with our friends on the side anyway.
Not me.
No, I'm not saying you.
I'm
I'm
taking
just
off.
saying I'm not trying to. I'm just keeping it real. A lot of people mess with our friends anyway. And so what I'm saying is, when y'all do that, y'all mess with our friends or y'all go with other women, sometimes the woman might be a little jealous, might be insecure, and the friend, I'm not saying it is good for him, but a lot of time the woman don't even probably approach the friend. The friends be approaching her after y'all
I
break
never
up.
see. I've been out around here a long time. I never been through that. But again, I just want to speak to the brothers in case some of the brothers listen. Is we having an open conversation and we trying to have a conversation because this is a reality.
so
So
But
I
I'm
some
wanted
saying, if
to.
you moved on, host, if you moved on from her,
woo,
her who hurt who in this situation is my question. Did you break her down to the ground and your friend came and spit
That ain't his
life
business.
into her?
It's a different way we can look at it, but I won't allow. It's two brothers here that did get a chance to speak. I won't
Ron,
let
get in there, Ron, because I'm about to cook porcelain today. I see what kind of day this is going to be.
I think
Listen,
this is my
me
first time
too,
answering
me too.
the question.
Come on, brother. I'm
Get
sorry.
your
Christina,
gloves
have my
ready
back,
today.
please.
We finna rumble.
Now, wait a minute. I can't. I'm trying to, but and I can't.
Come on,
See,
Christina. Come on.
Of course not. I can't go behind somebody. I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because listen now.
kind of.
Porson, let me ask you one question. So if let's just say you and I were best friends for 20 years, right? And
I can pull it up.
me and this guy was together. Watch this. Me and this guy was together. And we broke up. Me and you stopped talking for whatever reason. Now we had a 20-year friendship. Would you date that guy?
Yeah, no, because you know what? I understand when you saying it when it comes from like the girl on girl like type of thing. Because I would feel like if I dated him, I wanted your lifestyle and your life in the first place. I was addressing the situation when it came to a man.
No, baby, but even still, even for a man, think about it now. You not okay with it doing with me. So it's not okay for a man to do that either. Don't limit yourself to that. Don't ever do
So,
that.
Christina,
Listen,
1 second, Ron, before you go, I want to set you up. It's like you're a boxer. I'm going to walk you to the ring. You ready for it?
bad.
Go ahead, honey.
That law! You can't break the law!
I would never ever do that. That's just me. I just can't because you've shared stuff. You may have shared just a little bit of something about it to me. Like if you may have been down one day and say, "Hey, look, sis, like we're friends. I need your advice on something." It would just make me feel yucky. Even if we're not talking, it would just and it should be the same way for men too. It should be.
But what I'm saying is all these women are left over to a degree. Somebody know who they mess with to a degree. Nobody's like a perfect angel. When they break up with relationships, somebody know or have some type of affiliation or maybe some familiarity with the person that they broke up with, especially if it's like a small town thing. So
That's true.
I'm just using logic to the whole situation. If we say, oh, we're not going to mess with someone's friend, but we all grew up in a small town, it's like, oh, I went to high school with them or this and this and that. Like you kind of have familiarity with the person is what I'm saying. Now, if you find someone out of state, whatever, that's a whole different thing. But what I'm saying is men do stuff all the time. They boing girls that people that they ain't even boing your enemy.
That's
sorry,
true.
What you saying?
But you are correct on that part.
And I'm gonna get my lick back.
Tone just told. Oh, we're gonna let Ron. Come on, Ron. Come on. Come on.
I'm gonna offer two different perspectives because
please, brother. Come on.
I'm a man of God. So someone like me, of course not. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to.
Okay, give us just one or two reasons why you wouldn't. Then you can finish what you. I wanted you to put that out there.
Reason number one is like you were saying. There's so many other women in the world, and if you feel the need, what it is it's a temptation on your lust. That's what it really is. It is. The dude doesn't want the girl because it's his bro's girl. He wanted the life. Bro just wants a nut, and shorty is in a vulnerable position because they just broke up. So it's just an easy slide. That's why I see it's wrong on those two levels. One, you backdooring your mans, and two, you backdooring this shorty who is supposed to be, the daughter of God.
Okay, I'm sorry because I ain't letting you get my point because the conversation good. I want to ask you this. Listen to me, brother. I want you to give me a real answer. Don't play the feet. Don't play me, man. Okay. Who is on, bro?
You said who is wrong?
Yeah.
The girl.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I ain't mean to ask you that. I ain't mean to ask you that.
That's just it.
Hold on. The brother, I'm gonna let the brother finish, then we're gonna pass it around. Come on, Ron.
Because I know you
asked you that, Ron. I'm sorry.
I knew you was gonna make me pick one. You wasn't gonna.
I'm sorry, Ron. I'm sorry.
If I have to pick one, I think they both wrong though. Let me preface, but if I have to pick, it's definitely because I ain't even gonna say because.
Don't say because. Don't say because.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna say because. But there are times I think the dynamic matters too, though, because there are homies or people I know where they don't even care if you like hit their girl or anything like that. More so, just let it be known type thing.
Thank
because feelings aren't associated. So people that are in that dog type mentality, where they not even trying to get labeled with anything or in a relationship, or they just have a roster, then sometimes it's smooth. But like y'all was saying, that's probably why Drake and Future at some point feelings get involved, or you hit the wrong one type thing. So
thank you so much, man. On the real. Hey, I appreciate the try. I like to keep it real.
yeah,
Come
I
on.
keep it real. I'm not going cap on here. And shout out Candy. She invited me here because I was
Thanks,
on a
Ken.
different panel with her.
Come on, Nate and Kay. I don't want to butcher your name. Come on, Nate.
Oh shit.
Quado. Come on, Nate. Talk to us. Quado.
Yeah. Okay. Good evening to everybody. And I'm from Africa, Ghana, but I want to touch on it a little bit. So from my perspective, I'm from Ghana, and Ghana is very small. So if I have a friend who knows like 20 women or have dated 20 women, that I mean I can date any of them because here is very small. I think it's disrespectful for us to think like I shouldn't date somebody that my friend has dated. If he loves her, why did he leave her? So I think for me, if I love the person and she has nothing to do with my friend anymore, I think it's okay. I think there's nothing wrong with it.
Can I ask a question, Mr. Quando Rondo?
You won't even let me get in, Tom. Come on, Tom.
Please, big. Let me go because so I like what you said there. My friend, small area, 20 women. First off, bruh, that's the bachelor. All right. He done hit down the whole village. So of course you're gonna cross patterns with him, right? It's two things that went wrong there. You ain't hit the village with him so y'all can pick it in, and then you sat around and waited. So all you got is the less picking of the litter. That's the first mistake you made. You want to on your peak. Second thing, it's only 20 women. You can't go to the other 20 down the street.
What if I don't like any of them?
So I got your ass. I knew you were gonna do it. So your ass.
Yeah, okay.
Rondo. So you done let him do all the damn work to see which one's good or bad, and you pick the best of the best out of he done went through the rest.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna let the host get you.
No, please. Okay, listen. So then I think a lady up there was saying a lot of women are left over to every. So it means that nobody should date any lady because almost half of these
the
women
variable.
Now,
Quado, the variable is y'all was friends, bro. Do that mean anything to you? Come on, bro. Speak freely. I ain't gonna. Come on.
Okay. Let me say for my point. For me as a person, if I leave somebody, I don't care who dates the person. I don't care because I don't love or like her anymore. So I don't care even if my father likes her. I don't care.
So let me ask you something. Say you got married and you was with the lady 13 years. You telling me as soon as you break up with her, you don't love her no more? Well, that's not logical.
Why did I leave her if I still want her?
Because things happen. She might have walked away and you might be crazy about it. You might go knock your... Let me quit. Come on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because what happens wasn't cool. So I have to leave her. And that doesn't mean if somebody comes, I have to just come in and say, oh, you're my dude. Why did you take my lady? She's not my lady anymore. She's independent now. Anybody...
And that's... You got that dog mentality. That's what I was saying earlier.
Yes.
Let's let Nate come on in, Nate. Come on, Nate. You there?
That's in my opinion. Like, even if we were homies and something did happen, I'm gonna still have love for the bro, even if we didn't see eye to eye. And I couldn't smash or talk to the same girl that he stuck his shit in. Like, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Like, you were my homie. That was your chick. Like, I don't want your sloppy seconds. And especially if I go to eat that shit, I don't want my friend shit up in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't get too graphic, but I feel.
Hey, ain't no way, boy. Hey, man. You got enough. You going. Stop capping.
Okay, Miss Pickme, we haven't heard from you, Miss Pickme. Come on.
Nate was brutally honest, I tell you. But anyway,
Nate went brutal. He went brutally.
No. Wrong is wrong, right? When you with somebody, you talk about stuff, you share stuff with them, as a mate, and then your friend, and you may have even talked to them about your friend So at the end of the day, that woman or that man, now jumping in once you broke up, it's just wrong. Even though we're not cool anymore, it's just morally wrong. Nobody can stop you from doing it, but it to me says a lot about your character.
Right, it's like a despite. That's how I look at it. I look at it as a despite. Like, all y'all had your beef. Both of y'all said what you gotta say, or had your beef out. Now you guys ain't gonna talk to each other, and then you're gonna go and try to talk to his girl to try to get more of a payback. Like, that ain't cool.
Now, in a minute. I'm gonna paint it. We're gonna go a little deep after we hear a few people's perspective. We're gonna take the question a little deeper.
So bigger play. I got something to say to you. So I let me flip it for y'all, gentlemen. Sound like a lot of y'all.
I want to flip it, Tom. Come on.
I ain't gonna flip it too much. I'm gonna just D-Wade out of you. So here it goes. I like that I've heard all y'all motherfucking men talk. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, gentlemen. Go behind me, she's still gonna find me. Because I'll tell you one thing about me. There ain't a place I can't go that I ain't been.
Hey, you sound like me. Come on.
Hey, don't fuck around. I'm very competitive and petty. So at the end of the day, I might wake up with a WYD text to your bitch. So you might want to stay on this side of history. Don't go behind me, bro. I'm never gonna go behind you.
Hold on, Tom. So let me ask Quato something since you said that. Quato, you don't double back, brother?
Nah.
So you always move on, you don't double back.
I always move on. When I'm gone, I'm gone.
Oh no, man. I might have to call Cap on that because Tom right. A lot of brothers be doubling back. I was trying to find something to show y'all. Come on. Talk to me.
Get in there, y'all.
Listen.
Can I ask a question?
Come on, brother.
Okay, I want to ask. So when you're married to somebody, or when you divorce somebody, or when you break up with somebody, do you care who he or she dates?
As long as it ain't the homie, because she got some alimony. So guess
No,
what?
no. I'm saying, do you care? Do you care who or she dates?
I do if it's the homie. Because guess what? I'm gonna be real with you. You want to hear some savage shit? You want to go there, Quando Rondo?
Go there, Tom. Come on.
Yeah.
Because I'm going there.
Might get some alimony. This is gonna sound dark. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Listen, she got alimony for 2 years. For 1 year, the first 3 months I ain't do it, but after that 4th month, I went back and got what was mine. I tapped that ass. So I hope one of the homies get that.
Man?
I tapped that ass. I got my money. I tapped that ass. So go and get her.
Listen, bro. We gotta elevate, bro. We gotta elevate past that.
Kilo YNs. Okay, how about that?
Let's try to use TikTok friendly language, please.
To the doom doom. How about that?
Come on. Any other ladies want to speak?
I just feel like, people not keeping it real because they do mess with people, friends. Men lie about a lot of things that they do. They're very facetious when it comes to messing with multiple women. They don't keep it real with other women. So if a woman do run across your friend, I feel like you deserved it because maybe the friend is telling her things that you're doing that you're not telling her. And maybe it did come into a place of hurt. A guy in the chat said his ex married his best friend.
Come
So
on.
the fact
And they
that
still
she married
friends.
the fact that you married her, yeah, exactly, and they still friends. Maybe he knew that he wasn't a great guy. So for people to act like people who just can't run across somebody that they don't know, I see people all the time that even pass away. So don't be hypocritical. Like even if they pass away, you will move on, mess with his brother, mess with a relative or something close to that person. And some women, they break up with these men, have a husband, and still go visit their ex family.
If I break up with you, if I unalive, I don't care what you do. I'm in heaven. I don't care what you do.
Come on.
I don't
As
care what
above,
you
so
do.
below.
Hey, listen,
As above, so
in the
below.
middle, so the skittle. I don't care. I'm not here no more. Hey, listen, I'm be honest with you. And if that's what y'all do to more to get over my greatness, God bless you. God bless you. But I'm telling you right now, me and my homies, Portia, I'll be real with you. If you and me together and you break up and you go give my man Noriega, you understand me? Listen, I'm not gonna be mad at him now that I think about it from the G code, right? But I'm gonna talk so crazy about you to that nigga. I'm gonna make him hate you.
What happened? We lost your brother. I'm sorry. Hold on. We'll bring you up in a minute, brother. Down there, we'll be bringing people up, man. Cause we got to hear these perspectives. Come on, Disco, talk to us. Scotty, you there?
Hey man.
Mhm.
Hey, hey man, you
Come
all right? Hey
on,
man, listen, man. Listen.
come on.
Would I do it? I have done it before. I
Thank you,
did it
God,
before.
Scotty,
Disco, for
Scotty.
keeping it real. God
I
Man,
knows.
I wanted you to
I
Thank
stop
you,
right
did it,
God,
there.
brother.
Disco.
I want
I
to
did
hear
it
you.
before, man. From a little chick I dated long time ago, back in my days. I came back from playing pro ball, and her girl, she left me alone. I said, "Well, I'm gonna go smash your girl then," and she was more than willing. She had wanted to do it anyway, but she's being respectful, and I took her down anyway. I
See,
took her down, and I took her
Listen,
other
hold
girlfriend
on.
down.
Come
It ain't
on. I
no
won't
big
cut you
deal to
off.
me
Come on.
back
No,
then.
let him talk. Let him talk. Let him
Yeah,
talk. Come
let
It
him
on.
ain't,
talk, please.
it ain't no big deal to me. But now, as I get older here and something happen, no, I ain't gonna do that. It's kind of messy. But
Right, but
back in
we
my
want to
day,
go back. We want to go back to where you was at right there.
okay, now when I was right there, I was who I was, and I was messy, but I was doing what I do.
But see, this wasn't your homie girl, or was it?
Yeah.
Oh, how?
Hell no.
No, hold on.
No, no, no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm sorry. Not my homie girl. Not my homie girl. But
That's what I'm saying. See how you said it. This you was saying you got her, your girl, buddy.
okay, okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna go a little bit further back. My
Come
ma-
on,
my
Scott.
my man, my ace, who was my best man in my wedding when we was shorties back in the day. He was messing with this chick for about a year. She cut him loose. So me and her, she had seen me about a couple months later. I took her down.
Now
I
listen.
took her down.
All right,
I
come on,
took her
come
down.
on, come on.
I took her down, and we messed around for about 4, 5 months before he even found out about it. He was mad, but I sat him down and I talked to him. And it wasn't no problem after that. We just had a little, we had that players talk. It is what it is.
Why he
And
was? Come
huh?
on, come on now, come on.
While he had walked away from her, I had no intentions on taking her down until she kept coming at me. So I took her down. I just obliged. I took her down.
So
That's all.
you said until she kept coming at you. So she came at you and you said no.
The first time I said no. A couple
See,
of times I said
okay,
no.
I want to stay there with you. Why you say no?
The first time because I was like, man, that's my man's girl, my man's ex. I won't do that.
Scope, you
But
finna get you finna get in trouble, G. You
no,
said you
cool.
look, you
Huh?
said you cut off. No, you don't want to do it.
I didn't want to do it. Second
How?
time she came at me. I didn't want to do it. The
Okay.
third time she caught me, I took her down. I took her down. And I kept messing with her on the side. And I had another female, but I was doing her too. I mean, that's what I did when I was in my 20s and
Come on,
30s.
ladies, talk. Let's see how the ladies feel.
I love Disco and
Before me
his
and Tone speak, cause I got. Come
I
on,
I
love
was
Scott.
in my
Disco the
younger
fact that he's
years.
keeping it real because
I
everybody
appreciate that
sitting up
all
here
day
not
long. This is
keeping
what
it
I
real.
love. This is why I want to have the
Disco's keeping it
conversation.
real and that's why I gifted him because I really respect you because can I ask you something? Did you see like her demise in that relationship? Was it just like a physical thing or did you try to like did y'all have like a secret, like a secret
Mm.
relationship on the side?
No, we didn't have none of that. We didn't have none of that. We didn't have none of that until
If you listen to
until
him, he
until
said,
afterwards he had cut her off. Period.
Oh,
Gone. And I happened to bump into her at Heroes playing.
How long after they how long?
Man, about 4 months. About 4 months. 4 months after he got through dealing with her, he did it.
Uh,
He cut her loose. He was messing with somebody else, and I called her at Heroes, and we talking back and forth. It changed numbers. And say, see, play. You know about Heroes, man. We know about that, man. We old school, man. We know about Heroes,
I know. Come
man.
on, I want to hear the story, Scope, because I want to
So,
ask you something else after you say what you was.
so, so one day I pulled up on her. I was hollering at her girl. I was talking to her girlfriend, and her girlfriend was trying to play that old. I don't know if I want to do it. She like, man, come on. So she started hollering at me. So we connected. I took her down, and that was the end of that. That
Okay,
was
so
that was that, man.
I got a few
That was the end of
questions.
that.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
somebody came off mic. I want everybody to talk. I don't want to cut nobody off. Come on, somebody. Come
There
on.
are instances where females will throw themselves out there, but at the end of the day, it's still the principle of things. You lose your mind.
So listen, okay, Princess. So listening to what the brother just said, I want to ask you because the blame ain't equal. Who is it more on with that situation the brother just spoke on to you?
It's more on the female because to me, it sounds like she was throwing shots at Disco.
So even
Yes, she
though
was.
even
Yes, she
though
was.
even
Yes, she
though
was. She was throwing the shots. I told her no.
but,
And she came back again. Second time, I told her. The third time, she came by where I was working at, where I was doing some stuff on my ride. And she came by there, and she came, it was summertime, and she came by the house. She was scantily clad at my boy's crib. And she was scantily clad. And I said, okay, all right, well, I think I'm going to do
but
this today. I think I'm going to take her
She
down
caught you
today.
on an off
Let's
day,
go.
bruh. She caught you on an off day.
She
I
caught
know
me
how
on an
your
off day.
defenses was down, bruh. You was on the whip, working on the whip.
so
Oh,
I
now
was working
Scope,
on
look,
my
now
car.
Scope, but
She
you
came,
still okay, come on, I
huh?
don't want to cut you off. Come on.
She came by looking good, looking sexy as she was. I said, you know what?
let's go.
Well,
You
Scope,
know what?
You did turn her down, huh? You did turn her down in the beginning because that was your
The
man.
first two times, I said, no, man, I don't do that. That's my man, 100 grand.
So on time number 3, you just forget your mans?
Man, I was like, hey, I
Scope,
might as well
Scope,
go
let
ahead and
me
do it.
ask you this.
I,
Let me ask you this
I
one
But
thing,
never,
then I'll let the
I
other
never
people
forgot
talk to
my
you.
man.
Now,
Never
Scope, I want
forgot
to
my
ask you
man.
this.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Scope, why your man, you said you hollered at him, why he felt the way, the little feelings he had. Why, if you could let us know that, tell us why he felt like how he felt.
Okay. Once I told him what was going on, he said, man, D, why you do that, man? I said, bro, it was nothing that I planned. You know, she came by. This is Players Code. She was looking good.
So you put it
And
on her. You put it on her.
no, no, no. I said it was on me, but she came by looking good, and I wanted to get her. That's all. I wanted to get her.
Did you tell him that you told her, baby, I ain't on that them first few times? Did you let him
I,
know that?
I told him that. I said, brother, the first two times. He said the first two. I said, man, she came at me twice, brother. She came at me twice, brother.
Excuse me.
Is this fair game, Tone? Is this fair game?
No,
And
it's not
listening to
fair game.
what, see, the
No.
brother didn't just come in here reckless talking. He
Yeah,
kind of let
he
us know
came.
his
He told the
situation.
story. I love it. I love it. It's a
Me
great
too.
story. Now,
I
Disco,
want to hear
I'm gonna be
more.
honest with you,
Get some
man.
more.
You sound like you in the spot that I be in a lot as the top dog in the squad. Top dog in the
Right.
squad got to turn that thing down, man, because we
I do. I have.
the
Tone,
Disco.
is this, based on what he said, Tone, is it fair game?
No,
Why?
because guess
Okay.
what? I'm gonna tell you why it's not fair game. Because he
I was
had
going to
to have
ask you.
a conversation. If you ain't got to have a conversation with the homie, then it's easy to bone him. See, you had to go back and say, man, look, on players card. You ain't got to talk about a player. Look, if I go outside right now and get something to beat, I ain't got to check in with the homie. It
But
bust down.
so it's a thin line right there, Tone. I'm gonna tell you why.
But you know what, Tone?
I
But
want. I
Tone.
gotta say this. Come on, come on. I
Okay,
want
go ahead.
Snow to speak. Then I want to
God,
say this.
no.
Come
But
on.
Tone. But Tone. But you know what happened was word got back to him. He came. He knocked on the door. Boom, boom, boom. D, let me holler at you real quick.
See?
What's going on with this, that, and the third? I said, man, okay, this what happened,
You
and
want
that
to know
was
one
that.
more law? Hold on, let me take one more law to play. Play. This is a law I don't break too, right here.
Not telling, bro.
Like, here you go, tone law. Shut up, Ron. So, tone law, number 306. Tone law 306 is this. You never know how that pillow be talking. The homies be tough when they out with
That
us.
pillow be talking,
Oh, that
man.
pillow
That
be
pillow be
talking. And
talking.
they be
Bro,
tender
that
for the
pillow be
thing.
talking.
And then next thing you know, that man mad at me because I don't get mad over the P, except for the one that's mine. So I'm be honest. If the thing outside, it is what it is. I don't even want to talk to you, bro. So it be brothers in relationship right now. I ain't cool with your goddamn woman. I don't give a damn about what she go through. So now, when y'all break
But
up and she
Tone,
no
but
longer
Tone.
fall on the video and I gotta stick her down, and then you talk about, man, you telling me you ain't like her this whole time, but really you love the damn dirty drawers she walk in.
But this, we got to look at this, Tone, because I seen, man, when I tell you, I seen it. I don't want to speak. I want to talk to let the other brother speak though. Come on, brother, because we haven't, we getting it.
Can
This
I
crazy.
ask Tone I mean, not Tone, Disco a question?
Come on, sister.
Real quick, Disco, when she first came at you, since he's your dude, this your dude, right? Why didn't you tell him the first time she did it?
He
Because
probably.
the first time she did it, I wasn't even. I was like, all right.
Okay, so then why didn't you tell her
Now,
the second
come on,
time?
Disco. Come on.
Why not the second time then?
Go, come off, Mike.
As a grown man,
Muting him. Stop
No,
muting
that's
him.
I was trying to. It
as,
was
Oh, I'm
about
as a
sorry.
a
Go ahead.
grown man, I didn't have to keep going back and forth with him about it. I turned her away both times. I thought it was over and done.
Yeah, but that's my. Oh well, I guess women may be different. I'm with
And he not now. I'm gonna be honest. See, it's deep, but that's why I want to let the brothers.
Now, 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 the third time she came to me, I said, okay, all right. And that's all I said, okay, all right. And that was it. You know where I stay at. I'll see you in about an hour.
Yeah.
I
Come
Yeah.
see you
on.
about an hour.
You can't loyal. You either loyal to your mans or not. You can't be loyal Monday, Tuesday, and full Wednesday.
I hear that, brother. I hear
But
that.
look,
That
see,
was in my that was in my younger heathen days.
Yeah,
That
I
was in my
agree.
heathen
Yeah,
days,
in my
brother.
heathen days,
But
I
this
ain't get to
though,
that point because
I respect.
You know, brother, I had just came back from Canada playing ball. I had just got cut from the Browns in preseason. I had some money in my pocket. I had a nice brand new 300ZX,
oh
pretty
yeah,
car.
you was ready.
you
You
know
know
what?
what I
That's what I
mean?
was
I
about
just
to say.
came back.
A lot of
I
women
had
sitting up
that.
here talking about they wouldn't do it, but they opportunists, right? A lot of women be opportunists. They love money. They not keeping it fucking real. I'm sorry, fruits in the chat. They're not keeping it real. Women love money, and it's nothing that they won't do for that dollar. The right man come along,
I
and
want to.
the friend is doing better than the man. And I've seen it in plenty of situations where the friend may have been better than the man, and they would slide. They slide in people DMs all the time. There's no loyalty. So they sit up here and try to act all modest and all of this stuff. No shots thrown at nobody. I'm talking about people in the comments and people just not keeping it
This is
real.
why I want to ask you.
These women would go. These women would go for what they know. If the price is right, they gonna go. Period.
Okay, I
And
got a question for the brother.
Disco was an athlete. He had a nice car. He just said I had some money in his pocket. She broke up with him. And you trying to tell me that the man that gave you stability and his best friend you're trying to seduce because you knew that he was in a better position. These women not keeping it real.
I want
They
to.
never
I
keep
got
it
a
real.
question. I
No,
got a question for the brothers.
that's very true.
They
Sorry.
don't
He's just
fucking keep it real. That's why I hate coming up here.
No,
because
I
I
got a question for the brothers.
I
Tone.
hold on. Well, I
All
wanted to
right,
ask
come
who's
on.
not keeping it real because I think everyone in here keeping it real.
No, she's just saying in general how a person
Oh,
to
okay.
say, come on, questions.
Now,
Come on.
now you know what?
wasn't
Now you know
talking
what?
in
Can
a
I say something real quick? Can I say something real quick? I'm gonna let it go. And you know what? I'm gonna whisper this real low so y'all can hear me. So everybody, real low. Y'all paying attention? My ex-wife's, I've been divorced for a year and a half. My ex-wife's girl caught me about 2 weeks ago. Tried to slide me her number. I said, boy, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all
Wow.
ain't
Oh,
nothing.
Hold on,
Y'all
Snow.
ain't
You were real
nothing.
fast. Say that one more time.
Yeah,
My
please say it again
You
for the
said
people
you
in
was
the
gonna say it
comments.
low, but we hear you. You can keep the
my
same.
that's a dog eat
ex-wife,
dog world.
my ex-wife's girl. I pulled up on her. I was at the car wash. She's at the same. I was getting my whip washed, my convertible washed, and she just happened to be there. We talking, and she said, "You know what? Here's my number. Let's talk." I said, "Golly!"
See,
I
you didn't
told
flip
her,
the conversation. Hold on, stop right there. I gotta ask the brothers something. Can he Ron and Tone, can he do it? Because I
"No,
don't hear you
no,
Can
drinking.
no,
he or
no.
should he?
I did
Hold
not
on.
do it. No, but
See,
go
see,
ahead."
look, somebody said, I want to ask the other brother too. I ain't see you down there. We love you,
Can
brother.
he do it? The answer is yes. Should he do it?
See that? All right, say
Listen. Don't no. Listen, and I'm gonna go with
no,
another
I ain't
one.
saying I'm just asking a
I
question.
know. Listen, don't do it because watch this. So, Disco, you did well in your life, right?
Yes, sir.
That's
All
crazy.
right. So, in divorce, you still got to pay that lease on that exit, right?
No, I do not.
Oh, you got
No, I do
lucky.
not.
Damn, I needed your attorney
You
years
know
ago.
what? No, brother. I'm gonna tell you something. In Illinois,
Yeah.
if she's working,
Yes, Lord.
she gets nothing. Because you have to have I have to make a certain amount of. I've been at Ford for 25 years. When I came back from playing ball, my uncle said, "You know what? You out here being a goofball. You're gonna blow through this little money.
Yep.
I
Put
gotta
this
get
shit
your
on.
goof. I gotta get your goofy ass somewhere to work because you're gonna be out here on the street." So I've been at Ford ever since, Ford Motor Company ever since.
So,
Now,
so
now, now, she makes a certain amount of money. I don't make that certain amount of money to pay alimony.
there you go. So you in
So,
a good state. They got me in Georgia. But let me just say
yeah,
this, right? No, because like I live by the morale clause. Call me a nerd or whatever, but I'm gonna speak on me, not general for a minute. I've always been blessed to be that nigga in the crew. Like, and we it's a crew for the fly guys, but I've always been that guy. And I watch Nino. And I understand that G Money started hitting that glass joint, right? But I
Right.
also understood that Nino, once he had the dimples in the booty, he went too far with him and G Money. And I never wanted to do that. I never wanted to do that to the homie. And I always made that rule after that law was if he touched her, I don't need her, because I really already know if you got the advantage of them running to you, then you can run away from them fools, man. It's so many. I'd rather have something new ain't nobody ever seen or touched before. I like me a new build. I don't want no old house that got the carpet everybody done stepped in. And if my homie done stepped in it, man, I don't want that thing. I'm beyond that. That's me. I'm a square. Call me what you want, man. I
I
like
ain't gonna lie,
that.
Tone. I got a different mentality, bro.
Yeah, I know y'all niggas do.
You know what I'm saying? You can be, long as the house renovated. You feel me? Long as the house renovated.
Rob, you know what though?
No, I got a whole lot of questions.
If
I'm
I was on
trying to
that
get
old
to.
nonsense I was, man, like when I'm my younger days now, man, that's easy pickings for me. That's easy pickings. Low, man, bro,
But
that's
you
low
grew
hanging
up.
fruit for me. I
So
grew up
just
and I
cause
just didn't do it. I did not. Some say, Darren, don't do that. Don't do that.
this the
That's her
thing.
girl. Don't do that.
Come on. I want to let people talk because I got some. I want to talk about this here. Come on.
I just
Quick question. I
go
just
ahead.
have a quick question. And based on like what Porcelain was just talking about women, not keeping it real because women can be scandalous.
Come on, he telling you.
The examples we just heard, even though Disco said yes, right? But it wasn't him going out to get her.
That's what I'm.
It was
This what I
her.
want.
And so my question to you all on the panel is it more predominant? Is it do women do it more than men? Are women the more of the aggressor for it to happen than men coming out
Yes.
to
Cause
Yes. From it.
Yes, a woman gonna be the aggressor, but like I said, when I was telling you, when these women is not keeping it real, trying to
Go
be,
just said he turned
perfect,
her down. This the
perfect
perfect.
patty. That's what I was just saying. They're not keeping it real. They're like, oh, I wouldn't do it. It's nothing that none of these women would do in this economy. They don't even have,
Mm,
not all, but a lot of these
this
women are
this
not even
deep. This
stable.
deep.
You know what
Person,
I'm
I
saying?
want
They
to
don't even, first of all, they don't even have a lot to, they don't even have a lot of, a man can buy a woman, literally. He can buy her out of her survival, her, her struggle. These women out here not all together like they are. If the right man come along with the right price, they gonna go. Period. Period. And I just wish people would acknowledge that. People keep saying, oh no, if Michael Jordan, we can just take it on an affluent level, what's to approach certain women, they're gonna go. They're gonna go. And if that was your homeboy, best friend, or anybody, and I'm not even talking about Michael Jordan, because it don't take that much for these women at this point in time. They play, women play this modest game, but on the low, I've seen it. I have uncles, I have a predominantly male family. I seen them go for the low. They go.
Based on the situation and the circumstance that young man just painted, I'm gonna say this. Even though some of us may not do it for whatever reason, I'm not gonna say he was wrong.
this. I
Disco,
want
how
to
long did it
apologize.
take for the woman to start pursuing
Because
you after your breakup? That's the question.
we got to go deep based on what they call me pick me said and what you just said. We got to address that. He said he told her no, get your ass away from me. But at the end of the day, that's why I love we men. We men. The woman got to say absolutely not, and he not, and that's him coming at her. Once he told her no, it was over right there. But she's constantly throwing it. He the L. No, he ain't that.
At some point,
I can't push back on
But
that.
even if the
I
woman was
needed to
trying to
hear
get
him.
back at the guy, even if the woman was trying to get back at the guy, you left her. You left her. So why do you care if it's get back or nothing? You left her to move on to a better situation. If she's bitter, whatever.
But no,
That's
see,
between
not
you
Disco
know
and the
see.
how
woman.
feelings work,
No,
though.
that's a little different though. See,
Yeah.
that's why I wouldn't do it because of what Tone said. You never the pillow talking. You never know how this man is feeling in they post. See where I come from. It's a different thing. It's different. But when it go deep about you got feelings and stuff like that, then it's really like hands off. I wanted to ask the brothers, do it depending on her profession. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got Wiggles. Y'all already know. You got Mr. Jimmy's. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And he might, you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? And he might go lock that down. Is it fair game then? Sco, you already know what it is. Tone, you there? Emmanuel, you there? Ron, you there? Do it matter what she doing for a living?
I say
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We can't say it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, look, it does, man. But
See?
I'm gonna sit
Okay.
here and say this. One, I wanted to apologize to Porcelain because I I forgot. I had a car accident, concussion, and lost a bunch of memories. But you just gave me a memory of something that I forgot that happened to me. And there was a girl that was dating my man's, broke up with him, and then tried to pursue me at our at our prom. So I forgot that happened.
Oh,
How you felt? Did you tell him? Do you?
Did I tell him? Yeah, I told him.
How you felt? You felt she was all the way out of line?
Nah, it was an ego booster. That was all it was for me.
Was
I ain't taking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
how
gonna
you
tap
and your
that.
man's was? Y'all was how you and your man's was?
Me
Y'all
and
was
him still
cool.
cool. He ain't feel no type of way about it, especially since like me and him had a talk about it before, because we kind of like he felt like not just with her specifically, but like
Gotcha.
I had a conversation like, look, bruh, these girls be grimy, bruh. Because at the time I was in my heaving phase. I'm out my heaving phase now,
Like
but
Sko was talking about.
yeah, but I'm a lot younger. I'm in my 20s right now, so I
Oh,
left
you
the heaving
still
phase
young,
early.
brother. Hold on. You still young, brother.
Facts.
Boy, your
So
healing phase
Good
ain't went
job
away,
on
man.
having
You
the
still
level of
got it.
morality at that age, young man. Good job.
it's God given, bruh. I ain't get this. He gave it to me.
Good
Man,
job.
Rob. Man, Rob, your healing phase is just getting going, brother. It's just
I'm
getting, you got a
telling you, bruh. I'm
long way to
telling.
go,
Oh,
bro.
Sko, he trying to
No,
be
you're not.
right, Sko. We
No,
gotta
you're
help the
not.
brother
No,
get
you're
right.
not, brother. At 20, boy, you better take down everything that
Stop,
moves.
Sko. Stop that, man.
It ain't gonna happen. I'm
Yes,
abstinent.
sir.
I'm 2 years abstinent, twin.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what, we're gonna stop
No,
that this
no,
week.
no. Because
We're
no,
gonna
Hey,
brother.
if you
You
find where
good,
I
man.
no,
know,
No, you
hey, I'm
good,
in
man.
Houston. If you
oh,
able to pull up to
shit.
Houston,
No,
Oh,
don't pull
shit.
up. We ain't gonna pull up.
nah, I'm joking, bro.
Houston. Oh, shit.
Come on, Mr.
Houston.
Jabari. Come on,
Hey,
Listen,
talk
man,
to
I
us.
had my time. Listen, in high school, I had my fun. I'm good.
dude, in high school, it's just getting stuff. Dude, in college, I was a madman in college.
Go,
I
let
was
him.
playing,
No,
I
And
you
was
that's
playing
the
good,
dip.
bro. Let him.
In
college
college, I
school.
slowed up. High
Shit.
school, sweetheart, all that.
Boy,
So,
man. Well, college was great days for me. I'm talking about going from dorm to dorm to dorm.
hey, man,
Come
I've
on,
been
Mr.
College
chilling.
days
Jabari.
are
Come
where
on,
it's
help us,
at,
help us,
brother.
help us, sister. Come on, help
But
us.
my point is, Shorty tried to kiss me at the prom joint, or when I was taking her somewhere, and it was my bro's ex. So that's just I forgot that happened. So I wanted to say that to Porcelain.
Okay, hey,
Okay.
Rob. One thing I gotta
But
say, man.
thank you for
Black
your
Ron, you
women are
said you
honesty.
beautiful,
ain't do
brother.
nothing, right?
Black women are beautiful. That's all I gotta tell you. They
Oh
are
yeah, she was
Ron,
beautiful.
Hispanic.
you said you didn't do nothing, right?
She kissed me, but that's it.
Why you say like that, Ron? What you? I thought you said you didn't do nothing.
I
I'm
did it.
just
She kissed me, twin.
I'm messing with you.
Hey, when
Come on,
I'm
Jabari.
driving,
Come on.
bruh, I can't be ducking no kisses while driving.
No, come on, man. I'm just messing with you. Come on. You was young. You cool.
But
Nothing wrong with a
I
little
told her,
roadhead.
whoa,
Nothing wrong with a
you
little
my man's
roadhead,
ex.
brother. Nothing wrong with a little
I pulled the
roadhead.
car over. I pulled the car over. I was like, we not on that.
Did she try to push the
My
line?
man.
Nah, she ain't pushed the line. She held it. She respected it.
See how
My
I do?
man.
Stand up
I
as a
like that
man.
in you, brother. I like that in you.
Come
I
on, Miss
like that in you.
Jabari. You
All
there, sister?
right. Good evening. I'm here, y'all. So my take is a little or a lot different than what I'm hearing.
Come on.
But I haven't been here, so I know what y'all been saying. But I feel like, first of all, if we're no longer cool with your friend, how was that your friend if we not cool? I'm gonna just start there, right?
Because sometimes friendships, it's not even about beef. Sometimes y'all go on different paths. So you have to keep that in mind. Like there could be beef, but it also could be that you're both on different paths in your life.
But you still let's
That's
okay,
what
come
cool
on.
though. No, I'm
But you
with you. I
still
feel like you feel cool. Go ahead, host.
no, I was gonna
Like
say
y'all
this.
on bad
Before
terms.
y'all
That's how
out.
I perceived it. Cause you said no longer cool with your friend. So we
Right.
still friends, but right now we just beefing. That's how I envisioned it.
Or even if you go on different paths that don't necessarily she just said it. Come on, Jabari, come on.
Yes, I'm taking it
Unpack.
as
Somebody want us to unpack that. I know I want we gonna unpack it. Come on.
yeah. I'm taking it as you're not friends anymore. Um, different paths. Like I said, I feel like you can still be cool with a friend that you haven't talked to in a long time, and there's no falling out. But To not be cool with your friend means something has transpired where you guys are no longer friends anymore. Y'all don't see life the same in some way. And if in that case, in that regard, I think that is okay. I think even if we are still friends or we are still cool, we don't talk every day. If I dated somebody that I'm not with anymore, like it's okay. I'm not holding on to something that I know is not for me and that I'm not taking in my life in an intimate relationship. So I just think it's okay. I think we kind of put possessions on people and expectations of people to be and live a life based off of what we want and how we feel. That's not how what life goes. Because if you meet somebody that I once dated and he was like a really good man and all these things that we're all hoping for, I wouldn't want anybody to hold back their future possibilities for something that once was in my life.
Okay, let me ask you this, Mr. Javari. Do it matter how close you was with that person, how cool you is with that individual? Because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want one of your girlfriends dating your ex-husband. I'm not saying, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about you. I'm saying, I just painted that. I just made that up. But I'm saying, let's go along with that.
I'm gonna be honest. If you're a friend of mine and I look at you as somebody who is like a good person, and my ex is a good person too, and we didn't work out, I would kind of encourage it. You
Oh,
know, like y'all good
you
people.
something different. We're gonna kick you off the panel.
No,
Don't kick
I
me
feel like
off.
she's telling the truth, host. I
She
feel like
cooking though.
No,
because
I
guess
like
what?
her. I
I
like
know
that.
people like that, and that's why.
I like that. I like her. I
10 years
like her.
ago, are you worried about who any of your exes messing with 10 years ago?
I
10 years
like her.
ago.
She just kept it real, but people really be in come on, y'all. We see this every day now. Come on, people. I want to ask the brother. You been here, brother. We ain't hear you. We wanted you to speak to us. Emmanuel, come on.
Thanks.
Be patient, man. Come on, talk to us.
Hey, how you doing?
We good, man. Come on with it, baby.
Yeah, I'm from Africa, and we drink. I got my tea. I drink traditional drink, which is organic for men, special for men.
Okay.
No sweet, nothing. So,
Is it good?
very good for men, especially for men.
Okay. Send us an inbox.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. So, I'm sitting right at on my porch, chilling. If I'm lucky to get something to walk in, yeah, I will get it.
Kind of your phone kind of doing this thing. Try to do some adjustments for us. We want to hear you, bro.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Come on with it.
I say if I drinking my drink right now, and if I'm lucky for anything to walk in, yeah, I would take it in. No joke. Yeah, no joke.
Of course, you would.
So you saying you'll get you reading the prompt?
Yeah, I read it, but there's certain thing in life you do, you apologize later. There's certain mistake you make, and then you apologize. There's nobody is perfect. I will not be right here and see a girl walk up to me. Especially, I can't say no. I will not say no to a girl.
Under any circumstance.
Yeah, he going off the.
Hey, I know where you.
He going taking it down. It don't matter who it is.
Is there a drought for you,
Brother
sir?
Larry, he said he
I got a question, and I don't take it wrong. Is there a
gotta
drought?
watch him now. She got to be 18, right, bro?
Are you in a drought right now?
To make a move.
Yeah, I mean, if I can't do it, yeah, I will know. But if I can do it, I will do it.
And AKA, man, do you have Dusty Dick right now?
No, this.
That's what I'm asking, Disco.
They really gonna kick us
If
off.
you like me, Disco,
I'm
Language, put
sorry.
the fruits
They
in the
gave
chat,
you a
Disco.
red strike. It's here
I'm
already.
sorry.
It's
I'm
It's
here.
sorry.
already there. See?
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
we
sorry.
cool. It's cool.
I just trying to speak. I just trying to speak the way I look at the whole thing. I would not say no, especially and we men, especially we are hunter man. I would not lie
I
to
really
you.
appreciate him because he being transparent, bro. He letting us know what's real out there. That's the purpose of us to have that discourse.
Can I ask you a question, brother E?
Come
Yeah.
on, Tom.
So if we homies and I've been with my lady 10 years and we break up and we going through that little gray area where it's like we trying to figure out if we really gonna shake this thing down or we gonna keep it back intact. And I done told you when we've been going through this whole relationship, like, man, she get on my nerves and she burn the noodles and all this other stuff like that. And we in that gray patch, like separate a little bit. She come knock on your door to cry on the river.
Man, I wish you wouldn't.
Next thing you know, she want to, get down and thank you for the time that you gave her for that evening. You gonna let her get down and show your appreciation?
I mean, I would not encourage it.
No, I'll ask you a question.
Okay, now I like his tone. I wish you had it perfect. You kind of led him. I wish you would have cut it off.
Yep. All right. Yeah. We there now, though. E.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on.
So
Yeah.
I want to ask it very clearly now.
I like that tone, but
I'm trying to thank you for allowing her to express herself. She done got down and say, "I want to show you some appreciation," and she
come on, Emmanuel. I want to hear you, Emmanuel.
With that appreciation offer.
I think you're gonna answer this right, Emmanuel. I'm rooting for you.
Love you, E. Let's go.
I'm rooting for you, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Come on.
To be honest, I would not encourage it, but also too, I would, I would be sorry, and I would tell you sorry right there, even though you're not there. I would tell you sorry, and that's it. Yeah. Well, you my brother, man. You my brother. I would tell you
I have to
sorry.
walk away. Hey, I respect the honesty. You know what? I respect the honesty. But that's I respect.
Wow.
Hey, Tone. Hey, Tone, you know what?
I was rooting for you.
Oh my God. Yes, Disco.
I'm gonna say this. If you was my man, $100,000, and it was going on with you, and your girl came to me, I'm gonna be like, and she want to do that, I'm gonna send her away.
I know. We know, Sco. I was hoping,
Disco, but that 1974 Disco, you would have knocked her head down.
Oh man, that 1995 disco.
Hey.
Hold on. I want to ask the brother
now?
something. You asked him that, Tone. I want to ask Emmanuel something. Emmanuel, you had said you wouldn't encourage it. What made you make that decision to say you gon'? What made you right there? Because you could have left that first part out, but you didn't. You there, brother? Come on.
Yeah. The reason I said that, like I said, we men, we hunter, and I would not encourage the move. But
So what made you say that though? What made you say that?
Because I said I would not encourage it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you look at a girl or the woman, she's already beautiful and in front of you right there, so you will be tempted and you will control yourself. But if she give you the green light,
so you wouldn't go after his girl. You wouldn't do that.
No, I would never. I'm a man.
You see, Tone, that was a real tricky question you put out there.
Exactly, boy. Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good answer, Savannah.
Right there up in that question you asked.
I like it.
Come on.
But that 1995 disco, I'd have had my shorts down around my ankles by the time she done told me.
Yeah,
I ain't playing
man.
with her. I ain't gonna play with her back in 94, 95. She'd have got what she looking for.
I'm a man. I deal with loyalty. I would never do my friend like that. But I said in time, I would have to say sorry.
Wait a minute. So you can be loyal, make a mistake, and say sorry, but that brings the loyalty back up to a level 98.
Yeah, because like I said, we men, there's nobody is perfect. But as long as you can say sorry, that means that it was wrong. But you had to do it because you got to do it.
Okay, hold on.
Can I ask something?
Yeah. Okay, you ain't spoke, brother. Ooh, I got something for him.
If you say sorry and you would do it again, why are you apologizing?
No, you're not going to say it. He's not going to know. But by you doing it, you already know that it's something that you're not encouraged. But it's like I mean, a girl will not walk up to you and then you say, "No, bro, I swear to God, I don't care what church you go to."
I just think it's super important to be able to control your libido, because if not, your libido will control you. And that's true.
That's true.
With that knowledge early, I'm exercising it. But I understand.
I like his perspective, but the fact he said he wouldn't go after.
And Ron, you're right, bro.
I would never.
You're right.
There's something to that. You can work on that. That's the part of the person that you build. Otherwise, you fall into that category Ron just spoke of.
Yeah, I would never do that. I would never go after anything. But if I'm sitting down on my porch and I get a green light, man, I ain't gotta tell nobody.
So, ladies, if you listening to us, I hope all the fellas is really dropping it. If you listen to us, We gentlemen up here, and we don't cheat. None of us.
Facts. None of us cheat, bro. Black men don't cheat.
Never
If you
cheated a
listen,
day in my
all the
life.
ladies, there's really some gems here. Come on, sisters, we want to hear y'all. What y'all got for us? It look like it's on the ladies, fellas. It look like the ladies.
I
The
know
crazy
Christina
thing
got
is, I
something to
hear
say.
you guys saying you wouldn't do the pursuing, but I still feel like you would. Maybe not you guys specifically, but men in general. Like I'm trying to think of the last person that I dated that didn't
There
have
you
a
go. I was
friend
going to ask you.
that
Oh,
tried to
your thought
slide in or
process is
something
on
like that.
point. I want to ask all these ladies when the last time that happened.
Yeah, I can't think of a relationship I've ever been in where a friend
See?
didn't at least try to say something slick. Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. My
Who you
cousin went
be
after my
on?
ex-husband, so
Wait, you said what, Christina?
I said my cousin went after my ex-husband, and supposedly,
Wow.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
brutal.
I used to
That's
babysit him. That's the
brutal.
sad
No,
part. I used
you
to
can't. I
babysit him.
can't. What you say,
Can't
sister?
hear me? Hold on,
You
hold on,
kind of low.
hold on.
Man, she said her cousin went after her husband. Brother, that's brutal.
She said what,
That's
sir?
she said that her cousin was trying to get at her husband. And
I
that's
want to ask you how
brutal.
she found that out. How you
So what
find
I
that
was
out?
saying
That's
was,
brutal.
my cousin went after my ex-husband. I used to babysit her, by the way. My ex-husband is like 40, I think he's 45 now, and she's 20 something. Like, and supposedly he was supposed to have a baby by her. And
Oh,
this was during the time that we weren't all the way divorced yet.
hold on. How you find this out, sister?
Because I'm about to tell you. So we weren't all the way divorced yet. Because in South Carolina, you have to wait like a whole year before you get a divorce. So he was supposed to help me pay for the divorce. And I was like, okay, we gotta pay this or whatever. And he was like, okay. And then the next month he got real nasty with me. And then he was like, I got a baby on the way. I gotta pay $1,500 for this baby shower. I was like, so in other words, you're not gonna help me with it. Next thing I know, baby shower pops up. Everybody's sending me pictures and videos of him and my little cousin that I used to babysit. Then, like, when she had the baby or whatever, I get a long apology message from him. And he was like, I found out the baby wasn't mine. I'm like, the hell you telling me for? You know,
How that made you feel?
honestly, on
Honestly.
because she was also at our wedding when we got married. So, I felt like, why would you do that? Like, why would both of y'all do that? Like, that's disgusting. Why would
Who
y'all
you
do
feel?
that?
Who you was more upset with?
I was more upset with him because he's older and he knew better. I felt like you know better.
And
Like,
family don't.
you
Oh
know
yeah.
better. The
But you
family
said you
knew.
used to babysit her, so she's a young cousin.
Yeah, she's young. I used to babysit her. Now I'm 36. And so I think she was like
But you don't
20.
gotta be number 3 years older to babysit now. 4,
Well,
5 years.
well, now, but back then, I used to pretty much babysit her. And like I said, I also fought it my side of the family, that side of the family too. But then I thought about it. I said, you know what? That side of the family always was kind of shifty.
Did she
So
ever call? Did him or her ever call you and apologize?
he sent me a long paragraph. Once he realized that the child wasn't his and all that, how he was treating me and boasting up against me and all that stuff. And he was just like, I ain't gonna help you pay for this and I ain't gonna help you do that. I was like, hey, look, that's fine. It's okay. You know,
You just had some wicked backstabbing MFers behind your back.
I did. I did. But again, what she thought was, and one of the other cousins told me, they was like, she thought that he lied to her and told her that was his house and all this and all that. I was like, no, I bought that house on my own because back then he pretty much told me to leave his house.
You
So
had
I couldn't
jealous.
afford it.
You had jealous people around you,
I
Christine.
did. I did. And it was okay. I done prayed about everything.
And resentment. If you babysitting somebody, that's resentment. It's resentment there.
Baby, I don't let that go.
Hey,
But what
I
I'm
definitely
know.
don't.
saying is,
I can tell.
yeah.
But
But what
otherwise,
I'm saying
you
is,
wouldn't be talking about it as free and as clear. And I appreciate your transparency. But that's some
yeah, I
real.
ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed at all. It happened. It's public everywhere. But like I said, he apologized or whatever like that now. But all before when we were supposed to split the divorce cost in half, it was like he was kind of stabbing at me with it. But I was like, that's not your kid. I know her. That's not your kid. That's my little cousin. That's not your kid.
Wow.
So I already knew how she was. I knew how that side of the family is because I don't deal with that side of the family. But it's the
By
fact
this
that
time, y'all was on the outs though, or not quite.
no, we weren't on the out. Me and my ex-husband or her.
Yes.
Well, he kept trying to get back with me or whatever, but I said no.
Wow.
Because once you done me wrong and you done some things to me, I'm not going back. So it's best to do right because I'm not doubling back. You're not going to get that from me. So it's best to just do right because I'm not going to cheat on you. I'm going to be good to you. I'm going to love you from the start. I'm going to do everything I'm supposed to do. So if you take that trust away from me, you pretty much done backstab me.
You taking boyfriend application?
Yeah, I'm not going back. So you done what you had to do. If I accept your apology, right? You're gonna do it again. You're gonna.
This part, I'm sorry, Christina. Go ahead.
So I'm not. It at first it was a shocker and it did like aggravate me and hurt me. People around town was talking about it or whatever like that. But I said, you know what? Sometimes people show you who they are. You just go ahead and believe them. And then, no, you talking about cap? It ain't no cap. It is what it is. I'm not ashamed about anything I went through in my life at all. It is what it is. I walked away. I'm fine. But it does happen. So when Horseman said the thing about women will jump on a bandwagon, they will do that. They will date your person. They don't care if you family, friends, whatever. They will do it. That is true. They will do it.
A lot of the stories I'm hearing, even though I know we don't got everybody in here, but a lot of what I'm hearing, it seems like it's more on the lady side that's getting at the men in a way that the brothers spoke, that they went left. The brother up there said he wouldn't. This coach said I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know your situation. That's kind of
I would never do that.
That's always.
I'm not.
You had came over, Mike Javara. You want to speak?
Yep, I did. I just like in situations like that, and I want to say this too. And even if it's not a situation like that, get the people be when they look back. And I don't know if you got your look back or not, Christina, or how that looks like for you, or if you let God handle it. But my point is, I feel like sometimes getting a look back is justified. As cool and calm and chill as I am in life, I think it's justified sometimes. And I say that to make a point too. Some people feel like that about everything. So even if I'm saying if I'm no longer cool or we ain't cool no more, I think it's cool to date who you gonna date, whatever. But even in that, when this is for people who may take that and believe it, understand that the other person might not like that, and then you have to think about repercussions that could possibly come of that based on how people
My
feel.
lick back is getting my body right, getting right spiritually, healing, getting my money.
You just
That's
on
my
your
get back.
your purpose. You really not thinking about it for real.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Are you taking boyfriend applications?
I am single.
Cause I'm looking for someone that's mature just like that.
All right, Ron trying to shoot his shot in front of the world. I got to respect that.
Bro, I'm worried about it.
Ron, you a YN, right?
No, I'm not.
Let him have it, Tom.
Okay, I was just gonna give you a little old school game because I feel like my birthday next week, so I'm gonna be old school, so I'm practicing, right?
Okay.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, bro. DM, Ron. DM.
I was gonna say that, Tom.
Just DM, Ron.
I'm gonna follow you. Follow me back.
Get them thoughts together and go and do your dance. Get them thoughts together and go and do your dance. Hey, Peter, come on, talk to us, Peter.
Hey y'all, what I play?
Hey, talk to us.
I was saying in the comments earlier, like, everything is so nuanced. I personally have a moral compass that would never allow me to be able to date anyone, whether or not we're still cool or not, that they previously dated. I can't, because any man that a girlfriend had, I'm no longer like, I could never be attracted to him. I could acknowledge that he's an attractive man, but my attraction level, it like literally goes away. If that makes any sense. So it's like,
But Ben, you do see this happening. So we not. If you had an anecdotal experience that you can talk about, that's different. But we just talking about in general. I don't know how long you've been here, but it's I done heard some. You know, we just saying you seen this before. You seen it.
oh, I've seen it. I've seen it happen within my own family. So I know it happens. It's levels to it though. That's why I said, like, if it was somebody that somebody dated in high school, in 10th grade, and then 15 years down the line, you see them out the blue and y'all connect, you a whole different person than you are at that point. And that situation could be different, but again, for me, I still couldn't do it. If I knew you dated somebody that I either was cool with back then or might still be cool with now, I could not do it.
Would you
But
be friends with your girlfriend if you saw her do it?
be friends with her, I would look at her sideways. I would look at her a little sideways.
So you still would be friends with her?
I wouldn't necessarily cut the relationship off completely, but I would definitely have to keep you at a distance. You know what I mean? So again, it just depends on the circumstances. Like if it's somebody from high school, then that don't count. Somebody from college, even that don't count. But
I'm talking about
in adult fate, in my adult life, no. Yeah, no. That's weird to me. That's
Are you an adult in college?
no. I'm a grown ass woman. Like
So wait, no.
He was asking.
You said adult life. So in college, are you an adult?
Technically, like legally you are, but mentally, no, not for real.
On the front of low. Okay. So how old are you, Bina?
I'm 36.
So if me and you was together and I had hit one of your friends back when you was 28, is that okay? Would that been all right?
Are we still together?
We together now, but we find out and we go somewhere and I'm like, oh shit, Tanish.
I smashed her.
I knocked her down.
Good question.
Yeah.
Did you smash her while we were together?
No, I smashed her 8 years ago when y'all was 28.
Oh, okay. I've had that experience.
So what's the difference if now 8 years forward, when you're 44, after we done broke up today, and I go knock her down? If I never hit her in the past, but I knock her in the future, you mad at her? It's the same knot.
Oh, God.
Where you at, baby?
Because the relationship wasn't established.
Stuttering at you, baby.
No. The relationship wasn't established when you initially knocked her down. So there's no loyalty.
Now he pushed it out instead of going back. He pushed it to the future.
I know, but there was no loyalty established back then when you first knocked her down. Now there's loyalty.
So the issue is that not that we had a go.
Yeah.
Right. It's about your mentality for me.
What you don't know won't hurt you, Tom.
What you don't know, let me go.
Right. But it's also about your mentality. Because it's like if you do it after the fact and we already have
you just gave me a topic.
Come on with it, please.
If you do it after the fact where we establish a sense of loyalty amongst ourselves, then I feel like you
missed the question. You missed the question because you're competitive. Watch this. I said we wake up today. 8 years later, I done got a hold of Tammy. She is a good friend. But remember now, I'm the man. I don't be talking to your friends. I'm out of my own damn business. I might come around now and then, but I ain't looking at them. 8 years done passed. You 44 now. I hit Tammy.
Okay.
And you find out about it.
Okay. You said me and Tammy good friends?
Y'all good friends. And Tammy can tell you, girl.
Oh, no. Tammy weird. Tammy weird.
We were at Lifetime Fitness, and he was looking good. Girl, your
Tammy
ex.
Weird.
We talked a little bit, and I let him knock me down.
My buddy Ali there. A woman, okay, I got to get my buddy up here. A woman will leave you for an ex, but be mad if you speak to yours. I got to get you.
I don't get mad at that.
Hey, Miss Bobby,
You want me to
damn
drop?
well.
Can I ask a question and then you can drop me? I can ask a question, then you can drop me and bring Ali
I
up.
can't see who's speaking. I'm sorry. I can't
That's
see it.
they called me, pick me.
Come on, come
You can
on,
drop me after I ask a question. I just have
come
a
on.
question. Listen to this. It's like I think Porcelain is so right. Women, women, it's the women who's pushing this. It's the women who's going after these men, but yet we're quick to call men 304s. We're
I
quick to
didn't want
talk
to say
about
it. I appreciate the
men.
sister saying it. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
no,
Your
I just
name.
have to say it. We're
Because if
so
we
quick.
said, they think we, I appreciate
Well,
that.
no, I'm
Well,
just
right
saying
then,
we're
just pick
so
me. We
quick.
need somebody else to say it.
We're just so quick to always say men do this, men do that. Does
Told
this mean
you.
that a lot of women are 304s? I'm just asking because if you going after your friend's man after they broke up, that's a testament to your morality code. What were you doing when you're in a relationship, right? Who are you loyal to? So we as women are constantly pushing men, they not this, they not that. When in reality, women ain't ish. You can drop me.
Wait,
Oh,
before you
man.
go, wait,
I got
wait,
to
wait.
drop. You
You got
dropped the bomb.
hold up. Before she go, pick me. What I'm saying is a woman would look at your lifestyle. That's why I don't have female friends because they would look at your lifestyle and analyze everything that that man do for you, and they be on the sideline hating. Women don't have a genuine bone in their body. It be dry. Oh, you cute. Or it be dry. When they see a man do a lot for you, they so devious that they're even send their friends over there to try to create some stuff with another man. So I don't put nothing past them.
But that's what
Nothing.
I'm saying. So, but porcelain women are always talking about men, and they ain't this and they ain't that. But
Porcelain
to
just gave me
me, this
another
is
topic.
this is like
I
the
got some
cherry
topics
on
for y'all
top.
ass.
This is a cherry on top with women. You opening your legs consciously, right? He didn't have to woo you. He didn't have to send you messages. You coming after him in disco situation. She came after him 3 separate times.
But
And
that's
I'm
because she knew he
saying,
had money.
but that's what
Disco
I'm
is an
saying.
attractive person. He had money. He had a flashy car. These are the recipes that men get. These are like it's like the starter kit to
That
get a
don't got
woman.
nothing to do with loyalty. Her
That's
integrity
what I'm
still not
saying,
supposed to
Toast.
stab that man in the back.
They not loyal. These 304s ain't
You just
loyal.
gave me a
But
good.
there's a reason for
You in
that. There's a
trouble.
reason for the song. So I
I
just
got
say,
it.
women, you got to start looking at yourself. You think you sneaking. You think you doing it in the dark. That's his dude. He gonna tell them because he ain't
Porcelain.
thinking too much about you. So I'm just saying. All right,
Porcelain.
you
All
can
right.
drop me
Now
and bring
we
Ali
y'all
up.
talking. Go ahead. We gonna. I'm gonna
No,
get
I
you
was
in the
like,
middle.
you can bring Ali up.
Okay.
I'm
Where he
ready.
at? Is he there? Ali, you there?
See if he can bring
Porcelain.
me up.
Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
he's there. He's there.
Okay. Okay.
I'll drop you. Pick me. Hold on.
All
Okay.
right.
Pick me. Request up again.
Yeah,
You just
I
said
Nate,
you
you
don't.
guys
You
go
don't
ahead.
have
I want to
female.
hear him.
I got a
I
question.
want to
I
go.
ain't gonna wait. I'll wait. I want to know. Oh shit! I want to ask this question. I ain't
Can I
gonna
go?
ask it.
I just want to answer the prompt so I
Yes,
can go.
Who
she
just
just
said
came
that?
up here. She just came up here.
I'm sorry. We'll let you speak.
Nori, Nori,
Right.
Okay.
Nori,
I want to
I
say that
got a
like
question.
Nora.
when I
Yeah.
was younger, like y'all said in y'all heathen days, I had a friend who was dating, like she was dating like a lot of dudes, like, and I mean like almost all the dudes. So it
So
was
she
like
was
one dude.
304. She was 304.
Yeah. So it was like she was taking all the options. So one dude that she was messing with came to me and I told her about it, and she told me I had the letter to this day. She wrote me a letter telling me she said she didn't mind if I talked to him. So I did.
Wait, you said she wrote you a letter?
Yeah. Yeah.
But y'all, how old was
I had the
y'all?
letter. I had the letter to this day. Yeah, we was surpassed letters because we didn't have
She
phones.
spit focus. She Oregon Trail, the motherfucker. Now, excuse me, fruit in the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I sometimes get a
What you
little loose.
said?
I got it. Oh man, I
What you
can't.
say?
Come on, now, come on. I don't want to cut nobody off. I don't
1965,
want to
she
cut
wrote this
nobody off.
letter to you.
You said who forwarded the letter to me?
I love it. Go ahead, baby.
No, we were
But
just
anyway,
that was yeah.
she told me
Nah,
she
come
didn't
on,
mind
sis.
if
We ain't
she
gonna
said she
cut you
didn't
off.
mind if I talked to him. So I did. And I guess our relationship went a little better and she became jealous about it. But I was like, you told me I could talk to him. And plus I was like, I was young and I was like, you talking to all these dudes. Why you care about this one that you claim that you don't?
So you was gonna
So
talk to him regardless if she didn't write that letter.
nah, I wasn't. Nah, I wasn't. Cause I came to her and I told her that he was trying to talk to me.
And she was like, I don't care, we're not together no more, and whoopty whoopty whoop. And so shit, I did it. I'm not proud of it. You know, I was young. I'm not proud of it, but
Okay,
I did it.
sister, a lot of people can't come up here and be transparent because we eat them up. So it's cool that you transparent. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with it. Okay, my brother up here, Ali, I want him to speak, and then there's another sister up here just came. Come on, Ali, talk to her. Oh shit, he got up out of here.
What y'all want me to address, my brother? No, I'm here. I'm here in the
Oh,
spirit.
okay. I
I'm here
say
in the
you get
spirit.
uh
The Lord sent me.
come on, just talk to us about the prom.
All this lying.
You heard me?
Yes, sir.
You
If
can
you're
talk.
no longer cool with your friend, is it okay to date someone they dated? I don't want to say that depends like women say, but typically no, it's not. It means you was eyeing them the whole time they
Never.
was in a relationship with them,
Never.
Come on,
and
brother.
you
Come on, talk to
Never.
us, Ali. Don't.
and you
Somebody
probably
said.
and you probably already had a side relationship with them like you was a friend. Because there's one thing I do know women will do. They'll date their friend man. The whole crew will date that man and smacks that man. She'll leave that man that loved her and then give her virginity to another man that she just met. Anything in the 304 culture, the women support it and then they perpetuate it on the men and say the men are victimizing them and the predators. When in reality, everything that's 304 diabolic in that nature is because the 304 exists. But they don't want to claim that they 304s because they still want to get married until they want to be 304s again. That's why they keep 304 friends, but they'll tell men not to entertain 304s while they keep them as friends because they never truly change. They just are conditional until what they dealing with don't benefit no more. They can always go back to being a 304. I
And
rest
that's
my case.
man, that's a good point because I had just asked her, would you still continue being that person's friend? And she did say she a side eye, but she wouldn't. But I can't speak on her because I thought she was up top. She wasn't. I leave this snap. Chris, come on, Chris, you there? I ain't saying your name right, sister at the top.
Hi, how are you? Can you hear
Hey,
me?
we okay? We appreciate having you. Come on, talk to us.
What you're saying is true. I'm 50 plus, so let me just say that. I'm 50 plus. What you're saying is absolutely true. The 304s, I got family members that are that. I have friends that are that, and still that, and I keep them with a long handle spoon. They cannot be around my man, period. I don't play those type of games, but I do understand transparency. Transparency is we need to tell the truth. And a lot of times these women are out here trying to get that money. I got my own money, so I don't need the trick. But some women out here tricking just to get that dollar. So what y'all saying, I like this forum. It's a very good forum. I work for the government, so I see this all day, every day. All day, every day.
What's part of the government you work for? We got to shut this down. You ain't coming in the sponsor.
No, we ain't shutting nothing down. I like this forum. No, we ain't shutting nothing down.
All right, tell them we good people over here, sister. We don't
No,
want
you
no,
good. Y'all
I have no
good.
problem with
Can
Thank you
y'all
that.
for the
tap this
forum.
screen, please?
Okay, let
Can
me
y'all
ask you
tap this
something, sister.
screen?
You just spoke. You said you don't want them. Them is your, I guess, long. You said you handle them with a long handle spoon, and you don't want
Absolutely.
them around your husband.
I don't have no husband. I'm single, so no. Mm-mm.
Okay.
We don't be believing y'all. That's
No,
why we don't believe
no,
y'all.
no. You
Now, if
single
you had,
until
you
you're
said,
That's why we
married. So
don't
let's
believe.
get.
That's why I
You're
don't listen.
single until you're married. Let
No,
me
okay,
no,
let me
hold
no,
straighten
on,
this.
no.
sister.
Hold
Hold
on.
on. Let me ask you a question. If you had a husband, then would they be your friends and you would hold them with that spoon, or you? How would
Oh,
that
they
work?
gonna be held with that spoon. I don't play no games about my man.
That's what I'm
So no.
saying. So you don't trust him.
No, I trust him. I would trust him if he's my husband, but you still got to make sure you don't have all the women up in your crib. Just like
All right.
Porcelain said, everything they see you got, they won't. That's how it is.
What about your close, good girlfriends? You no.
No, I'm good with my close girlfriends because I've been knowing them 50 plus years, so we good.
Okay. I think it. No, Ray. I'm so sorry if you ain't got a chance to speak, sister. I know you spoke.
I told about the letter story, but I had another
Oh yeah,
story.
yeah,
Like
yeah. Okay, all
in
right, all
my
right.
older days, I had a friend. She used to tell me about all her issues and shit like that. And so her baby daddy, he tried to holler at me, and
Somebody trying to talk to you, Camera. No, I'm just.
Uh-uh.
No, come
Nah,
on.
they just don't be shit. But I told my friend and I didn't go for it. Like, cause I mean I'm older now and I felt like I owe my friend that loyalty. Like, that's that's the father of her children. I'm not gonna fuck with him, even though I was just on some, fucking type shit. And I know that she told me he had some great, materials, but I wasn't on that because
Oh, she told you that? She shared
yeah,
that
she
with
did.
you?
Yeah, she told me.
Ladies, y'all be sharing that, huh? I know
You
you do.
told her when he tried to talk to you?
I showed it to her on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Come on,
And then
panel.
I responded back. When whatever she told me to say, I responded back.
Panel open. We'll bring y'all up as we move, so we could talk. You want to get in? I'm sorry, my bad. I try to get you in. Let me try. Let me get
I
you
can
in.
drop host.
Nah, you cool.
So Ali, I have a question for you. If the friend comes after you and you broke, your buddy destroyed her, right? You
Hmm?
even telling the friend, you telling the like, okay, let's just say he's
She
not gonna
basically
like this.
saying,
Let's just say me and Disco in a relationship, and you and Disco are best friends. You know that Disco is
"What?
doing
No,
me
no, don't give
dirty.
him best friend. Just give him a friend. That's
Okay,
their
If
well,
I
best
y'all
friend."
friends,
So
and
you trying to?
Disco is doing me dirty, and you feeding this information to me like, oh,
No,
he's
that
going
wouldn't
to the
be
strip
you asking
club.
the wrong person.
Well, I'm asking.
If I know
Okay,
he doing you dirty, I'm not friends with him no more. That's why we don't trust y'all because y'all stay friends with your 304 friends because you do the same thing.
so you would leave
If
your
my
friend?
homeboy is doing anybody, his family dirty, his woman dirty, people in dirt, that's not my friend. I don't have friends like that.
You shut me up.
And
You
also,
shut me up because I never met a
they
man
wasn't
like
together
you.
I
no
second
more.
What
that
happened to the
because
bro
I
code?
wanted you. I thought you was gonna
That
ask
ain't
him
the
that
bro. No, no, no,
situation.
no. The bro code is the bro code will call men out if they doing a woman
there you
wrong. That's
go.
the real bro code. Hey, bro, she holding you down. She doing anything. If you ain't nothing
Absolutely.
about nothing, a man to be like, I understand. But if it's a great woman, hey, bro, you should. Hey, you wrong. And if you're gonna do it like
And
that, we ain't even
Ali,
rocking with you like that.
and
Men,
Ali, I'm gonna
men
give you
hold men
another one.
accountable for how they treating good women. We don't
But
hold
Ali,
us accountable for treating hoes like hoes. Excuse me,
let me
304 like
let me throw
304s.
you one here too, brother
That's why
Ali. Here's another thing that we do
Ali
too.
missed. I
Just
wish
y'all to
Ali was
understand.
in.
When we notice that a brother that we already know our brother, some brothers don't hear criticism, don't take accountability, and they still our brother. But when we know we got those kind of brothers that's doing a great woman wrong, we'll remove ourselves from them. They don't get the same access. You call me, it's gonna be short. I might still pick up randomly and nothing like that, but you gonna notice that I'm not texting you back. I'm not calling you. I'm not. You've been isolated. Go sit your ass on Gilly Gilly Dummy Island because you're doing something wrong. We've been begging for great
Y'all
women to
hear
show
the
up.
men? Do y'all is y'all listening to the
You
men?
finally got you a good one, and then you've been complaining all these damn years about these 304, and you got a great woman, and you want to still do the bad habits. That's on you. Go over there. I don't want that dust on me, partner. And that's how we do too. Just so y'all know how we really operate.
I mean, I think in theory it sounds good, it sounds nice, but some guys that I know have like 10 and 20-year relationships with their partner, and they're not just disposing of those guys like that. And they openly have other women, and these guys find it entertaining. They in,
Guys, but
marriages
we
that they
talking.
don't really like,
Hold on,
and they
You talking about
hold on,
somebody
Tone.
living?
So,
They speaking on the.
hold on.
no,
Why
I'm
you
saying
talking
for
to?
real.
Why you talking to a man like that?
Who?
You say the men I know. Why they still your homeboys? Why they still a dude you
No, it's
talk to?
not my homeboy. I said I know a guy like
No,
my
no, but
husband's
no,
friend.
no. I'm asking you. What I'm asking you is that if you know him or you associated with him, like I don't like the way you say you know him, like you cool with them, like they your people
No, I'm
still.
not cool with a man
So why
like
we
that.
talking about them?
Not not like that, but I know he's doing stuff because he reports it back to the headquarters. Everybody knows he's doing stuff.
So
Nobody's not no
but
one's
listen,
disconnected
I'm gonna
from
tell you
him. Are
this:
you serious?
the 304 and trifling culture is supported by women. It's not supported by brothers.
Y'all
We
made
don't.
304s,
Let me
Ali.
finish. No, no, ma'am. Did I make you sleep with 1,000 men, or did you choose to sleep with 1,000 men? You could have slept with one man 1,000 times. You see how you try to get away with that just then?
I did.
Yeah, you did, and y'all all tried. That's why I tell men
It's
not to
no
trust.
all
No,
because I'm not
we
the
should
304.
listen right now. Y'all 304s until you proven innocent. All of y'all, most of y'all 304s until you proven
And that's
innocent.
like me calling you a
Let me
Dusty.
no. Let me finish. Let me finish.
You a
Let me finish.
Dusty.
Y'all can rebuttal when I'm done. Y'all are extremely disloyal. Y'all
He
don't.
talking, he just using generals. I don't know
Oh,
why
in
he's not
general,
talking
if
to
it don't
nobody
apply, let it.
direct.
If it
He
don't apply,
talking in
let it
general.
fly. Y'all use dating to be disloyal. Y'all don't stay with no man. You want a man to change for you, and if he
Come on,
doesn't,
sister. Come
you
on.
just keep going to a different guy, different guy, different guy, different guy.
Cool.
But y'all love leaders. If he don't do what you say he does, you won't follow him. Y'all are horrible followers, but you'll sleep with him though. You'll take his resources, you'll take his attention, his validation, his protection. But if he don't take you where you want to go, like your Uber driver, you off to the next dude. Y'all ain't loyal at all. Now, men in general, you disrespect them, you run all over him. You make him change his trajectory. You make him move the goalpost for you when you did everything for him. As long as you don't deal with another man, that dude is still gonna rock with y'all. Y'all are disloyal. We are loyal.
Ooh, come on,
Come on,
Ali.
somebody get. I want some smoke for Ali, ladies. Where y'all at? Come
No,
on.
I mean I got to smoke for him because he's talking about somebody being disloyal. A lot of y'all are not keen providers like y'all supposed to be for these women to be
So let
loyal
me
to
tell you,
you.
Ali.
Y'all dry on the money when it comes to these women.
Oh,
Y'all
she
don't
brought
do
up
any. Y'all don't take care
again.
of
Hold
these
on,
women.
Charlie.
Ali,
Y'all
one
not
second.
putting.
Ali,
You're
So
one
Hold
second.
married.
on,
very
hold on, Ali.
You.
Come
dominant.
on.
Hold
Let me
on.
get
Wait a
something.
Let her
minute.
finish. Let her
Wait
finish.
a minute.
Let her land.
Ali.
Let
Always
her
the
Wait a
land.
minute,
money.
because
Hold on, let her talk.
Ali, we all know Ali has a beautiful wife,
Mhm.
beautiful children,
No,
and he's not. Well,
we
it's
having a
not
genuine
direct. I just wanted to
conversation.
put that out there. It's
No,
not
no, no.
directed to
So
him,
you
but I'm
did it.
saying,
Finish. Go
what?
ahead, finish. Because you
Let
did
her
it again.
land.
This you about to strike two again.
Not
You about to
towards
strike two.
you,
No,
but I'm
no.
saying,
No,
In
no, but you
general,
said general. We're gonna break that down.
are most women good women that cooperate with men and do what they ask, or are most women using they 304s using their
what
body for power?
demographic of
No,
women
no,
are
no,
you choosing from?
ma'am. Hey,
No, no, no. What
I
demographic of
got
men are
some
you saying are
statistics. I
wrong
got
portion?
stats. I got stats
do
for the
do
other
so
other races too. I mean, we can't
71% of
say.
our 71% of our women are married. So that shows how valuable they are to men because 36% of our men are married and we make the less population than y'all. So how do we outmarry y'all and y'all more than us? Y'all got a million more babies than we do.
She probably talking about the other. We got to be careful.
Watch
Correct.
this. Ali,
Yeah,
tag
y'all
in
got
with
Yeah,
that
it's
part,
not
Ali.
an
y'all got
Ali,
absolute.
a
hold up.
million more
Hold up,
babies.
Ali.
So
Let
hold
me
on,
count the portioning.
tone. I'm gonna let you have it right after this.
Oh,
Woo-wee.
Do women accept men for who they are and love them and say I love him just the way he is, or do
nope.
they typically try to change a man and want to be with a man with resources? Most
Hmm.
women.
In general, no. In general, no. They don't accept him for who they are.
So,
In general, they do desire a
well,
man with
so
resources. I
stop
will
there.
give you that.
Stop. Why would you complain that a man don't want to see her as a wife and just use her for what she already is?
I complain because I feel like if you're
No, no,
trying to
no, no,
use
no, no. Don't. Listen, hey, porcelain. Are you gonna marry a bum?
no,
If most men are bum, will we be mad if y'all say this? Hey, we ain't trying to get married to these bums. Will we be mad at y'all?
no, you wouldn't be
Hello?
mad.
No.
Only a
So
bum would be
most
mad.
men ain't bums. 57% of BLK men are middle class. 14% of BLK women are middle class. BLK women say they won't deal with a brokey, but BLK women got the most debt and the least amount of wealth. So you the brokey you talking about. So
Uh-oh.
if we judge y'all the same way you judged us, we wouldn't even have relationships.
I'm gonna kick you off the panel, Ali. Stop all that cooking.
Now get him on here.
But we actually love you though. We love your hair. We love your smile. We love your eyebrows. But y'all the only ones that put eyebrows on eyebrows,
Uh-oh.
eyelashes on eyelashes, lips
Uh-oh.
on
Where?
lips, hair on
Where?
hair, breast
I'm
on
natural.
breast, booty on
Where?
booty. No,
We ain't
no, no.
talking
I'm not.
about you.
See, you doing it again.
Where?
You
I'm
listen.
natural.
We
Who?
ain't
Listen.
talking
When
about
we
you.
talk about women in general, you make it about yourself. Why you making it about yourself?
Because you're saying me.
That's strike three. You out of there. You still make it about if I can call out if you say, oh, these 10 men walked on this panel, they actually deadbeats, they bums, they don't take care of their family. Well, all the men would but actually if a man come on here, even if you was disrespectful and call you out your name, most men is gonna address them. But if sisters start disrespecting the brothers on this panel, most sisters gonna align and become the female Voltron and attack the brother, whether he a good brother or not. Y'all organize against the good brothers and y'all support the bad brothers, then you complain about bad brothers. That's the problem.
Come on, Ali. Foremost. Come on.
Hot dang.
Can
It's
I
a
Don't
say,
really
can
take
I just
offense
say
to
No,
this?
what you
no,
say
you
all. I
ain't
feel
said
like you
nothing.
need to say
You
some
haven't
and not
addressed the
all.
fact that men are out here being
Hold on,
publicity
sister.
stunners,
Hold on, porcelain.
frauds, fake, don't
They
have
pick.
shit. I'm sorry.
I
Only
was
thing I
saying they
want to
pick.
say is we as women are getting boys mixed up with men. And when the men actually speak, because our palate has been so accustomed to boys, we don't know how to take the real man. And we're pushing back as if they're boys. These are men telling us as women, this is how men act. When you look at the boys, and I'm not saying they're not doing what you're talking about, porcelain, but the men on the panel are telling you That's not what men do. Those are a lot of boys. Not saying that you're messing around with boys, you're married. I know that. I'm not referencing you, Porcelain. I'm just saying in general, women, the BLK woman is our palate has to get accustomed to a man. And
Pick
we
me. We know Ali. He can come up here and he really lives with his stuff. But it's some people that comes on panels and they come up here and it's not authentic. So you keep saying men, 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 men. I've been up on these panels for weeks, and it'd be a lot of capping going on. It'd be a
Hold,
lot of capping going on.
hold on, Portia. Hold
Lots
on.
of
You're
it.
doing it again. You about to be strike four. Why are you talking
Strike
about
10.
men? Why are you talking about men y'all don't even want? Let me ask you another question to be consistent. Do the women appreciate good men and righteous brothers, or do they overlook them for men they can use?
come on now. Oof.
Men, right, good men and righteous
Why you gotta
brothers.
think about it? You know all the other answers. Why you
Because
gotta think about it?
I'm not out here in the
You
dating
know
field.
what's
I would
funny? You
hope
know
that
what's
they
funny, Porcelain? The best way to become a single father is to have smacks out of wedlock with women, and the other way to become a single father is to actually do it right and become and marry a woman, and you still gonna become a single father. That's how you become a single father. So don't look at the bad men. Look at the men that's doing it right, and they getting violated. The fathers who try to be fathers get the worst treatment from sisters, versus the man who ain't even gonna deal with it anyway because he wasn't trying to be there. But you let a man inside your guts. They didn't even want to be a father
but
to your kid.
respectfully,
No, no,
Ali.
man, hold on, man. You can't say my body, my choice. And then you go down all the sets of which why you shouldn't be with this man, and you still pick this man. And as soon as he get a baby out of you, now you want to say he's not a good guy when you already know he was a good guy because y'all CIA and you FBI. Y'all can find out everything you want about a man when you want to know it. Stop pretending like you don't know. Just like Cassie knew who Diddy was. Cassie cheated on Ryan Leslie. Cassie cheated on Diddy, and she cheated on her husband whenever she felt like it. So stop pretending y'all don't know who y'all are, and stop pretending like y'all victims. Y'all picking these men. Y'all
And stop
rewarding these
pretending like
dudes.
men aren't frauds out here. And stop pretending like they come to women like they got it all figured out and they don't. That's
Hold
why women,
up.
I tell you, when these men
Deflection.
approach you, ask them
I
for their
got
deeds, ask them for titles, ask them to see
Don't
their
got
banking
nothing to do
accounts,
with
I
ask
that.
them
got
to
a
see
disco.
everything about them
Nothing to do
because
with
you
that.
I
could be
got a
potentially
Ali.
running into a fraud.
I got
Period.
a
Ask them
disco.
about everything. If
Go
they
ahead,
say they
Tone.
own a
Strike
business,
five.
Got it.
ask
Strike
to see
Watch
five.
this.
all of their
Ali done gave the
information. Do
stats. I'm
not
finna
get
get the
used
streets.
by these
Strike
publicity
20.
stunting
Shit.
I
fraudulent
got a
Where
disco.
y'all
imposters.
at? Porcelain
Protect
holding it
yourself.
down by herself. She holding it.
So,
She
Yeah,
holding
I
so,
it
mean, because
down.
I'm keeping it real, protect yourself. If you're a woman that has assets and you're a woman that has an inheritance coming your way, protect yourself from these fraudulent scumbags.
okay.
Ask them for
Porcelain.
receipts. Ask them for
Porcelain.
receipts. And I mean that shit. This is my last
Porcelain.
warning to you.
Fortunately, you weren't just warning women there, you were warning the men because y'all ain't got that. So you are a
Ooh.
unique situation. You talk about your life because I know your story, so don't do that. You
Yeah,
just spoke about your. That was
yeah,
anecdotal.
my
You like to
story
call
is
people out.
phenomenal. Everybody up here know my story.
Anecdotal.
They know
You
I
just
got
did
robbed for
that. But let's break this
150K.
down. Let's break it
Everybody
down.
knows it.
Hold on,
No,
Portia.
we ain't gonna send it. You ain't
Nah,
gotta
No,
tell
but
us.
watch this. You just
Everybody
made it
knows it.
anecdotal. Watch this. You made it
I didn't know it.
anecdotal. Ali gave his stats. What the thing
We
is,
still talk
y'all are
about
so
you.
goddamn smart. Y'all are so goddamn smart at the end, but you don't use your common sense at the beginning. You got the leverage. Let me talk a little normal. Let me talk lunchable talk to you. Y'all got the biggest leverage between y'all legs because you know every nigga trying to get in there. You give it up. Then you move in with niggas. Then you get your ass pregnant and talk about he fooled me. You fooled your
Ninja,
damn self.
ninja, ninja,
You fooled
ninja.
your damn self. Because if the nigga ain't did what he's supposed to do his responsibility and showed you consistency of who he's supposed to be, guess what? Fooled yourself. Blame yourself. Y'all so damn smart, but you get dumb when you get digmatized.
Got no kids. Nigga can't
Yeah,
teach me
exactly. I
no
don't have
Say
any
kids.
that.
kids
Say
either.
that. Okay, hold on,
I ain't
Yeah,
hold
I
say
on.
don't
nothing
have
about no
any either.
babies.
Y'all
I
need
ain't say nothing
logic.
about no babies. I
So
said,
y'all
Yeah,
got
man,
no
hold on,
one
Tone.
wants
Have
that.
babies.
Hey,
You pay
hey,
the
Another
Tone.
bills.
bill. No one cares
Hold
about the
on.
kids.
Look, they
crying
want
and crying and
they're not even
crying.
using their
No one
brain.
wants
Hey,
the kids.
I ain't even
Don't
using
if
they
you don't
just
have no
crying.
kids, women don't have none. Don't
Even
have
when
the
you
extra
don't, you
bill.
still move in and
The
give us
extra
all your
bill.
money
Don't
then.
have it.
Why you gonna give a sucker your money if he ain't doing nothing for you?
it's
Don't have no
crazy.
kids.
That's your fault. Don't blame nobody else.
Keep
You
your
act like
body
we a
Crazy.
small
tight.
adult.
Keep
Y'all claim
yourself
y'all don't need us.
useful.
Y'all pick the
Don't
bear
have
over
no
us.
kids.
You
They're
look,
gonna
you pick
leave
the
you
polar bear over the black man, and then y'all
if you
want to
don't have
complain
none.
about all the black men that do you
Don't have
wrong.
none.
But when you got a good man do you right, you call him Steve Urkel.
Mm. So she
Sick of it.
is strike 28. 58% of men, according to BLK women on the CDC, live with their kids, and 72% of BLK are living with their kids. So you keep using the man you keep dealing with. Most brothers take care of their kids or involved with their children. You keep striking out because you keep talking about the minority of men that you shouldn't even be dealing with. Y'all reward the bad brothers instead of being with the great brothers that's out there ready to be with you. But you know what you do? You date the bad brother and go, all men are bad because you keep dealing with the bad ones.
Preach.
Deal with a good
Listen,
one. Hey, listen. Deal with a good one that you ain't got to build with. You trying to build with them so you can mold them into what you want instead of get into the picture with a great brother who already got everything going on and you just cooperate with him, but you can't control him. So you go to a bum, you go to a weak dude, you go to a dude you can control, even if he crazy, as long as you can benefit from him. And when you can't control him no more, he a predator.
Every day on repeat, Groundhog's Day. You get some. It's on you, Disco. Cook it.
hey man, you know what though? I'm gonna go back to Ali. I'm gonna make Ali do this one. Check this out. I don't have any children of my own. My
Yeah,
ex-wife
nobody
had
wants no
a
kids.
Hold on, Sco. He jumped. Okay, he back.
my
He probably
ex-wife,
out. He
my
ain't gonna
ex
bite you in.
my ex-wife uh has a son. I raised him up since he was 1.5. He's 14. His father is nowhere involved in his life. I'm still in this boy's life, and we're not even together no more. So, I'm
I
doing
missed
it. You know what I
that. So
mean?
we had a room the
I'm
other
doing
day.
it.
Missed it. You missed it.
I'm
Okay.
doing that. Making sure that this young man has a way because his father is not involved with this boy whatsoever. So although me and his mom not together, he looks at me as dad, and I have to take care of this young man and make sure he's cool.
How long
So
y'all
yeah.
been? How long you was with him? When you started with him?
Whoa. I've been knowing that boy since he was 1.5 years old. He's 14 now. I've been in his life ever since.
You never had the biological one. Never there.
His father called him once or twice a year, if
Wow.
that. Seen him probably 4 times since then. So I had to take that spot. I had to
You had
take that slot. I'd never do it again, though. I I
don't
would I would never do it again.
then that don't mean you had to take that spot. You chose to take that spot.
And I did, brother. And I manned
And
up and I did it.
there's nothing wrong with that. But don't say you had to do it. You chose to do it.
I'm talking about now, Ali. Take the spot now because his father's not there. Although me and his mom is not there, he still looks as me as dad, and he still needs that guidance from a man in his life. He still needs that guidance. So
Yeah,
I
because
never
that's what
turned my
real
back
men
on that
do,
young
right?
man.
That's what real men hold each other accountable, right?
What?
That's holding someone accountable.
Said that you didn't have to do that, but that just like that goes back to when he said that men hold each other accountable. Y'all don't have to do that, but y'all still chose to.
Have to do what, Noriega?
What does
What he
that
was
mean? What
talking
is
about, what he was
what does
talking
that
about
mean?
earlier, how
This
when
is what
you
I
know
no. This strike 30.
Yeah, it's
it's
too easy
rude, it's
today.
Let
yeah,
us
it's
Hold on,
just
let
hold
us
too
on,
let
much
us
right
hold on,
swing.
hold
now.
on.
Come on, let us swing. Let us come on, sister.
Should we
Well,
support?
what I'm
Should we
saying,
No, no,
I ain't
no,
support?
saying the
Ali. This
man
gonna
didn't
be
have
easy.
to, but I'm saying like that's the same. That's the same as when you said that a man will hold another man accountable. He just doing what a man would do. So I feel like yeah, he did have to. If he's a man, right? He can step
Noriega.
up, right?
So
He
you
can
see
step
what
up when
happened
I
somebody
again.
cheating, right? So
misunderstood.
why he
I
can't
think
step up
somebody
and be a
Ali in
stepfather?
order.
misunderstood.
Ali, me,
No,
Disco.
no,
Easy work. Let's go.
I ain't
Misunderstood.
misunderstand. A bigger podcast. A real man always take care of somebody else's kids, but a real woman ain't trying to raise nobody else's no man kids.
I'm just
They
going off of
always
what
do
you
this.
said. I
So
don't have no
no,
kids, so
no,
I
that
can't
don't
speak
make
on
him
that. I'm
that
just going
brother.
off of
And
what
look
you
at
said.
it could compliment what the brother did, the fact that he raised somebody else's son, but that don't make him a real man. Y'all want that. Y'all tell brothers to go back to their baby mamas, but y'all always promoting stepdaddies instead of going back to the man you chose to be inside of you and cooperate with him. You want a sucker to be with. All of a sudden, this stepdaddy and boyfriend phenomenal, but the dude you let inside of you had kids with, he ain't phenomenal. And you know what else is worse? The stepdaddy and boyfriend you won't even give kids to because you say you done having kids, but you gave kids to a dude that you ain't even like. Y'all lie so bad. You always looking for something you can benefit from and somebody you can use. And y'all always want to call men real men that you can use. It has nothing about him being righteous. It has nothing about him being a good man, a good father, being about the community. It's only about brothers y'all can use. When we talk about good women, it's about their intrinsic value, their intrinsic value, excuse me, how great, what their heart is like, what their mind is like, what their spirit is like, how they invest with children, how they invest in the elderly, how they want to support their family. Anything that's good to you is what you can use. It's never about the actual quality emotionally of a man. He has to pay for a submission. And even when he pay 100%, y'all become worse women. That's the crazy part about it. If he broke, he can get the best of you. If you don't
Are
care,
you
he can
mad
get the
about
best.
men
Let me
having to
finish.
Nobody, man. We on
Let
her.
me
Portia,
finish.
we
Let me
off you.
finish.
We on Noriega
If
now.
we don't care about you, we can dog you out. But soon as a man love you, soon as a man support you, soon as a man is emotionally intelligent, soon as he emotionally available and actually care about you, you treat him like the worst type of guy you ever met, and he was the one who was actually there for you. Y'all are
projecting?
horrible. Most of y'all are
Nah, ain't no
horrible
projection.
to good.
We
Most
objective.
of y'all are horrible to good men, and you treasure
Absolute
man.
projection.
You
Let
treasure man.
Noriega end this
You
battle.
treasure man that you can't get. But then as soon as you lose the good guy, you go back to chasing him again. And you know what you do when you get him back again? You do the same thing again instead of actually being a good woman. Keep holding women
Noriega.
accountable.
Hey, Noriega, let me ask you a question. Noriega,
It's
this
Narray.
a question
It's
for you, baby.
Narray. It's Narray.
Noriega, let me ask you a question.
All right.
You got kids?
All right.
Okay, so if you had kids and a stepdaddy came in, would you think that he a real man based on your own words?
I think he would if he stayed there. Yeah.
So
No. Not if he stayed. What makes him a
no,
real
wait.
man?
For taking care of somebody else's responsibility.
So does okay? So what about the father?
He's not a, and I can say that because that's what happened to me when I grew up. My
No,
stepdaddy took care of me. My real daddy
This is
didn't.
about
So
us right
yeah,
now, not what
my
your great
real
mother
daddy
did.
is not a man, and the stepdaddy is because he
No,
stayed when he had
wait,
to.
hold
I'm not
up,
his
hold up.
child. Yes.
Come here real quick. Let's not do. Your mother's great. We love that. We're not gonna bring mothers into this, right? Or stepfathers. I'm talking to you. So
But
now
I can't tell you something that I'm
you
not
can't have an
going
Yeah,
through. I
don't.
can
It's
tell
imagination.
you
not good to
something.
answer a hypothetical because we can
I
all
answer
give
hypothetical all
hypotheticals.
doggone day up in
Hypothetically, a
here.
bum
We
don't pay
solving
his bills.
hypothetical. You might take
Hypothetically,
don't be a
bums
girl
still want
today,
smacks
porcelain.
from
Don't
women.
save her. She don't want to be saved.
let them try to have a conversation
She
with
don't
the
want to
sister.
be
You
saved,
got what you
porcelain.
want to hear.
She don't.
You
She
can
want to
ask
have
me
a
the
conversation.
question. You can ask me
Thank
the
you.
question. I have six.
Okay.
I have
You
six
got
adult
kids, Chris?
children. I have six
Hey,
adult
bro,
children.
she don't want to
Oh,
be
you the one
saved.
I was talking to the other night. Here we go. So if I come save you, right, and come take on your 6 kids, you gonna let me adopt them?
We have to talk to the dad because the dad is still
Oh man, you
living.
ain't talking to no dad. Why y'all be
We have to
lying
talk
up
to
here?
dad
Where
because
the
the
I'm
dad
asking
at?
dad
you,
Why the
Crystal
dad?
Light.
hold
Crystal Light.
on.
I'm marrying your ass. I'm not marrying him. You gonna let me adopt these kids or
They
We
not?
have to
Hey,
have
bigger
a
podcast.
discussion.
They
I
professional
still
liars, man. They
That's all
profess.
they
no,
do.
They
that's not
lie. They
true.
live the
That's
That's
lie.
not
all they
true.
do.
They want
That's
to hear
not
y'all. They
true.
want to hear
That's
y'all.
not
Come on.
true. Me and my kids' father still have a good relationship with our kids, even growing up. So that's not true,
So
sir.
guess what? Well, how old is your youngest kid?
25, they twins.
Okay, so I can still marry you. They out the house. That's when I would have made you wait till that last one was 18 and kick their ass up out of there with their dad. Or let me give you another option. Before I marry you, send them with their daddy since y'all so good together.
They can go.
No, get them out of here.
They already go.
No, if they were still young, get them out of here.
Some of them already stayed with their dad. That's the kind
I
of
want all
relationship
of them
I
gone.
had. Look,
Get them
that's how
all
kind
out.
of relationship we had.
Even the dog gotta go.
The dog that came from that
I don't
man
do
got to go.
dogs.
You
Because
know the
now, guess
thing.
what? Guess what? You coming with me now. So I'm asking you, if your kids are under the age of 18 and still living in your house, get them out of here since you got such a good relationship with their daddy. You can tell them keep the child support.
Mhm.
You got a new life now. Don't interrupt 1 second, Chris. Send
I'm
them over with
listening.
their daddy. You got a problem with that? Because you found love?
No, nope. I don't have a problem with that.
You are
Nope.
the one anomaly woman that we've met.
No, that's not a liar. My kids stay with their dad. Now, hold on. Back up. That's what I'm saying. Every woman is not the same. Every woman is not the same. Everybody
So
have a
why'd you
different
want to jump in
situation.
here? You
Do
with
they come
us.
back to you? Do they ever come back to you?
Yeah,
No,
go
no,
ahead,
hold
pick
on,
together.
y'all. Please
Go
don't go
ahead.
too
I
fast.
am because
Why did you
I
jump in?
moved
If
it.
you with us, just like our sister called me, she speak when it's appropriate. Why did you kind of look like you was challenging us if you with us?
Yeah.
First of
Because
all,
it
I'm not with
appears
it.
that you was
You ain't
challenging
say you
me.
were. We know you ain't
And
with
I
it.
Yeah,
usually
I'm not with
I
it. I'm
like to
not with
take
no broke
I like to
non-provider.
follow, not lead.
Yeah, I'm not with the broke, not providing for a woman. I'm not with the complaining. You don't hear men, no other men complain about so disgruntled about taking care of a woman. If you don't have it to take care of her, stop complaining about it. If you like
Here
low
we go. How did
maintenance,
we get
low
What?
on
everything
this?
How do
What
about
are
I
it,
we
Hey,
get
hey,
about
talking
what's
low
wrong
life,
about?
with this
stop
We're
shit?
not
complaining
even
about it.
talking
But
about. What are
I'm
you
not even
talking
talking. But the
about?
things about it is, I leak can
Oh
throw
my
absolutes around,
God.
right? about 304s putting babies out there. I can't relate to
Where did
that
I
life,
lie though? Hold on.
right?
Don't
Okay, so
But
relate.
I
hold
can't
on,
relate to that life. So
hold on,
when I
hold on,
say
hold on,
things
hold on, hold
about
on,
a
hold on,
Dusty,
hold
when I
on.
say things about
Hold
Always
on,
with
hold
the
Dusty
on,
money,
and
man.
frauds and
Always
men
with the
not providing
money.
for women,
hold on,
that's
hold
what the
on.
fuck I
So since
stand.
I'm speaking in
Period.
absolutes,
Period.
let me ask you a question, and don't and
Thank you, chat.
answer it immediately because you know a lot,
No,
right?
I mean I'm not gonna answer
Y'all
anything
go, y'all,
immediately.
Because
Ali got
okay,
to take us on out, Ali, because
I'm gonna ask. I'm
I'm
okay.
supposed
I'm
to be
gonna ask the
rolling at
other
8. I'm gonna
sisters.
come
I'm gonna
back
ask
at
the sisters
9:30.
because she ain't
You
gonna answer
good.
quick. Is it easier to get a woman to cook you a meal or get in the bedroom?
Cook a meal.
Cook a
In the
meal.
bedroom, in the
Camille,
Cook a
bedroom,
shit.
in the
meal.
bedroom,
But that's the thing.
Bedroom.
You
in
talking
the
about
bedroom.
Bust it down before
Hey,
she
cook
come
a
out. Ali,
meal.
take us on
Honest.
out.
if you
Y'all
messing
gotta be
around with easy women,
honest.
maybe you picking up women on the
Y'all
maybe you
can't. Most
picking
of
up
y'all can't even boil
prostitutes.
water. You lying. Most of
Maybe
y'all
you
can't
picking
cook
up
eggs.
prostitutes because
You
it's easy
listen,
for a woman to cook
porcelain,
you a meal.
porcelain.
Maybe
Y'all
you
be
sleeping with
porcelain.
prostitutes.
Hold on one
I
second.
don't know about that life. Maybe
No,
you sleeping with prostitutes
no,
because I would think
porcelain.
a woman would want to cook you. Wait,
There
I
you
would think a
go.
woman would want to cook you a meal before she let that musty,
Lies,
long,
porcelain,
funky
porcelain. Let me
thing
talk
in
to
her
you.
vagina. She should want to
You're
cook you a meal
lying.
first.
You're
I would think
lying.
that.
Listen, you're lying. I'm
I
gonna
would
tell you why
think
you're
that.
I
lying.
cook.
Because they go on their first, second, third
I
date.
don't care. I don't know what they're
Porcelain.
doing.
Let me
I
talk.
don't know what they're doing,
Hold
but I would
on. I
hope
don't
a
care what you
woman
don't
would
know. I'm
want to
gonna tell
cook
you
you a
what it is.
meal
Because I don't
before
went out
she
with way
suck
more women than
and
your
lay
ass.
down with that
I done went
stinking,
out with more
nasty
women than
penis
you. I
that you
don't care
ain't
if you get
provide
mad
for
on
her
camera.
for.
I don't
I would
care if you
hope
get
that she
mad
would
on
do that.
camera. Check this out, portion. Let me get this off to you. First, second, third date, she come up to that crib and she gonna bust it open. And before that, she gonna talk about, I ain't cooking for you. You ain't my husband, but you just let me get up in there. I done
Yep.
dated way more women
Right.
than you can ever look
Exactly.
at. I'm telling you
Go.
what go down.
Exactly. The draws done flew up in
What
the
you
air
talking
Well,
about?
somewhere.
I don't know what y'all do. I mean,
So
my
You
thing
don't
is,
know what
did y'all
they
baby,
pair?
doing.
Did y'all pay her to make her
so
drawers fall off? Answer
baby.
that question.
Pay her. Pay the ass
Answer
no
that question. So
mind.
they just giving it out for free.
Guess what, portion? You ain't
Yeah.
never went on a
No,
date and
I'm
gave something
asking a
up?
question.
I'm finna
Answer
answer that
though.
shit. Watch this.
Did you pay for her drawers to come off?
Nope.
Hell no. Guess
Nope.
what? Let me tell you about some game that you
It's
want to play.
crazy.
You want to play game and give you some game. You
Dang,
know
you
No,
lying
exactly
Tone,
what
so
was going on a
bad.
date. When
Tone,
you having
Tone,
that chemistry with somebody, she
So
Tone.
trying
now
to
Do
do
y'all
not tell her
having
the
something else.
free
game, brother.
sex
Do
out
not
here,
tell her the
ladies.
game. Do
Hey,
not
no,
tell her the
listen.
game,
I got
Tone.
a
Don't tell her no
disclaimer.
game.
You know doggone well when you go on a date with somebody and that chemistry there, y'all end up getting intimate at times.
Hey,
So
Oh,
if
Tone,
that's
Tone,
the
whatever.
Tone,
case,
Tone,
if
Tone,
that's the
Tone,
case,
Tone,
Whatever.
Tone.
if that's the
Tone,
case,
hold on, Tone.
Whatever.
let's see
you
what
ain't
she
never went
do.
on
Hold
no
on.
date.
Hey, hold on. One last question for you, see where your logic at. Is it easier to make a woman a wife or is it easy to get in the bedroom?
It's easier to get her in the bedroom before you make her a
Checkmate.
wife.
So it's then the conversation
That's
over.
no
That's
checkmate
checkmate.
because
That
you
ain't
can date some.
checkmate.
It's
Not
people that
it's
still dating
checkmate.
people for five
That's
years and they
checkmate.
not married.
Woo,
You
Lord
ain't
That's
check
Jesus.
checkmate.
shit.
Checkmate.
You
That's why
didn't
Checkmate.
you
check
gotta play
nothing.
chess, not
You
checkers.
didn't check nothing. It's people shacking, not even married, and they still putting her in the bedroom before they actually made her a wife, before they got the contractual bondage with
And
the courts.
there's a reason why he didn't ask her to marry him, though.
And there's a
You
reason
muted.
why men
You
don't
muted,
provide for
Ali.
women. There's a reason why men don't want to
Hold on,
provide for
hold on,
women
hold on.
and
That's
why
not
they
hold on,
choose
hold on, hold
certain
on, hold
women that
on.
they can sleep with.
Hey, do you realize that the feminist movement and the sexual liberation movement let you be able to not have to get married anymore? Women fought
Yes,
to
I
not have
do
to get
realize that.
so
Yes,
you
yes,
fought to
you're
not be
very
married.
Yes,
aware.
You fought for
Yes.
yes.
premarital sex. You fought for casual sex. Y'all became porn stars. You became prostitutes. You became strippers. You became everything but a wife. And then you're asking a man to be Superman while you get to be worse than your grandmothers. Your grandmother could cook. Your grandmother could cooperate. But y'all can drink and smecks better than your daddies and
I
your
don't
Hookah,
drink
granddaddies.
or
hookah.
smoke. Disclaimer out there for my viewers. He's projecting. I don't drink or
Ain't
smoke, nor
nobody
have
projecting.
tattoos,
She
nor
keep
have
making it
children.
about
You keep
herself.
Because
centering
you're
yourself.
saying
Right.
it to
It's
me,
not
and we're having
about
a
You
you. It's
keep
not
dialogue.
about
We're having
centering
a
you.
yourself.
dialogue. We're
I'm
having a
That's
not
right.
talking
dialogue.
about
I'm putting it
you.
out there for people that's scrolling along.
That's
Nobody
like
saying
strike
nothing
What are you
about
one.
talking
you.
it's a
about?
You called
disclaimer.
us
Strike
tricks.
one. Strike 100 now. I think. Was it
You
strike
you just
100?
You
called
know
us
what?
simps and tricks, and
No,
All
then
you
because
you
did,
called
all you
y'all
us
be
did,
saying
you know what?
all
No, no,
collectively. None of
hold on,
these
real quick.
women up
Hold
here
on,
are
we gotta
doing
talk
that.
to our donors. Hold on, we got donors. Hey, shout out to NBC, ABC, Fox out there. All
shout
you
out to
did,
CNN. They with me.
all you did was show everybody exactly how all our women are most of the time in our households. That you do the same thing they do.
I'm
We
drinking
going through
coconut
some.
water.
That's
Shout
what
out
And
to
how
most
you
men
how
CNN.
going
you how
through.
do you think the white man look at y'all in y'all household?
I
How
don't
what
give a
you think
damn
they
how that white boy
what you
look at
think they
me.
look at y'all?
You
You
don't say
think
about
they
no white
they
boy. You gotta
love
say
seeing
about a
that
white
that
boy.
y'all have all of these babies and
I
not
don't
with
give a
y'all
damn
baby
about what
mama?
no
What
white
you
boy
think they
think of
looking at you
me.
like a trophy? You think they
I don't
looking
give
at
a
you
damn
like,
what
oh
nobody
yeah,
think of me.
Ali, brother Ali? When they see a black woman walking around with a stroller and they see y'all talking about how many women y'all got, You think they looking at y'all like y'all some
Who
fucking
the
Ma'am,
fuck is
kids?
y'all?
ma'am,
Let's keep it real.
Who is y'all?
y'all got a million more kids than we
Don't
do.
feel good when you say y'all do it. It
But
starts
got
to
a
You
feel
say
million.
personal,
y'all.
don't it? That's all I'm saying.
You know what?
It don't feel good when you use
Don't
You got
save
absolute. It
her.
start
anybody
feeling like
know
a
She don't
who
personal
wanna
y'all?
be
attack, don't it?
saved. Don't save her. She
Don't
don't
it?
wanna
Don't
be
wanna be
saved. Don't
saved.
save her.
Don't it?
She don't
Yeah.
wanna be saved. Don't
My bank
save
I
account
her.
know
saved
Play
She
me.
gotta
don't
take a
wanna be
break.
saved. Don't save her.
I
She
know
don't
Play
Bank
gotta
wanna
take
be
a
account
break.
saved.
saved
Don't
me.
save her.
Ladies, get
Fortunately,
your
you
She
got
don't
money
saved
up.
wanna
by
be
the end of
Let
the
your
saved.
bank
day.
account save
You
you.
Always
got
with
saved
Get
by
your
the
the
money
end.
up.
She
money.
got
Let your
saved.
bank account
Don't
save
let
you.
nobody
Get your
else
Always
business
with
say.
the
accounts up.
money.
Let your money.
Tone,
Always
you
with
off
the
the
money.
camera, Tone.
Let your money save you.
Always with
He
the
got
money.
saved by the
Ask
Jesus
them
end,
for
Play.
Christ.
their
Get
proof.
out of
Ask them
My
here.
for
brother just
deeds.
came all
Ask
off
them
the
for
camera.
titles. Ask them to see their banking
Woo!
accounts. No matter how good they look.
We gonna
Ask
fix.
them.
We gonna
See the
fix it.
receipts.
We gotta fix it later.
See
I gotta
receipts. They be
come.
lying, ladies. They be lying. I'm trying to save you. I already lost 150,000. They be lying.
We gonna come. We gonna fix it at 11. I mean at 9:30,
Right
man.
They
back here.
frauds.
Ali, it was good cooking this
They
buffet with
fraud.
you,
Hey,
They
hey,
bro.
hey,
frauds
hey,
out
That
here.
was
They
easy.
make you look good, but
Peanut
ask them
butter
for
and
their
jelly
receipts.
sandwiches.
Ask them for
Easy.
their receipts.
we try to
Ask them
save
for
her.
their
We try
receipts,
to save
ladies.
her. We try to save her.
They don't
Ask them
want to
for
be
their
But she don't
saved.
want to be
receipts. I
saved.
mean it.
They
She
don't
don't
want to be
want to be
saved.
saved.
Yeah,
Ask them
yes,
for
She
their
don't want to
receipts.
be
Don't do
saved.
They
no
don't
joint
want to
Don't
banking
be
save her.
accounts.
saved. You
Don't
don't
do none of that.
save
Don't
her.
do none of that.
You don't want
Ask
to
them
be
for their
yeah.
saved.
You
You
on
don't
receipts.
though.
save her.
That's
Ask
good.
them.
You don't want to be saved.
Bye,
Hey,
Ocean.
Man.
I appreciate y'all, man. Ali, you already know what it is,
Hey,
man.
big, hey, can you
What happened? No, break.
It wasn't me.
You was trying to say something. Hold on. Let me.
Ask them for their receipts, ladies. Ask to see the deeds.
Girl. Well, let me bring
Ask them
Ali.
to see the titles.
Come on back. He was trying to say something. Hold on.
It wasn't me.
Well, it don't matter. We good. What's
Yeah,
up, boss?
I can drop. No, I'm
You in here
dropping. Nope.
rocking, huh?
I ain't about to come up here. Nope. I'm
Where
dropping
you at?
hoes.
Ali, where you at, brother? You was trying to holler at me. Say something. I can't find
Skrilla,
you.
you know what, Skrilla, with you and your flowers, you my brother. I love you, Skrilla, but you know it was a lot of projection going on,
You can't. You
putting me
trying
as a
to.
baby mama
They ain't
and
up
all of
here.
that, Skrilla.
We did our thing. Hold on. I'll be back at 9:30. I got a
Somebody,
main topic.
Christina said somebody who was dropping somebody. See, somebody was dropping these people. You want me to bring them all back up? Somebody was dropping them.
No, just I got dropped. No, you ain't get dropped. Hold on. No, we want
I
to bring
think host
Ali.
was dropping
Ali was
people,
trying to say
Christina.
something to me. I can't find y'all, brother. I don't know what happened.
Christina saying she got dropped. I put you back up.
No, I was looking for Ali. He was trying to say something.
I don't know
Was
what
you?
happened. Somebody, I got dropped. What
Did it
happened?
say? What did it say? Who dropped you?
We
Did it
trying
say
to
host
leave.
or
It said
moderator?
moderator. It said moderator dropped.
Yeah, it
No,
wasn't
we
me.
trying to leave. We trying to. I was trying to end, but the brother was trying to say
It
something.
wasn't
But
me. I
I'll be
didn't
back.
drop
You know,
you.
I'll be back. You can inbox.
He got other mods. So
I'll be back at
as a matter of fact, remove that off of me because I don't.
Girl, we gonna cook. We gonna cook. We gonna cook. We gonna cook it. And 9:30, y'all. We'll be
Why you
back.
coming back, play? I got to get back on here.
9:30. I supposed to been off at 8, but I'm gonna come back at 9:30.
All
I got
right.
a new topic. I don't know if they want to continue this one, but we doing our thing.
Deeds, titles, banking accounts, and
You gotta
Charles
send me that
Schwab
one.
accounts.
No, you
Always
just
ask
send
to
me that
see
one.
that.
Ali, Tone, and that was Ali, Tone, and the lady up top. Or was that you, Porcelain? No, that was you. You gave me one. I got one from you. I got some shit. So we'll be back at
We
9:30.
coming back.
Yeah, you gotta come back. You the one gave me
Nope.
the title.
East Coast side. That's 10:30. Somebody saying 8 minutes. No,
You know
that's
what? I
East
gotta
Coast side
stop
is
that. I'm
10:30.
sorry. I'm
Yeah.
Central Time. Okay,
Yeah.
9:30 Central Time. We'll be back.
Yeah.
That means
And y'all like it
10:30.
so much, y'all should have got him at
it's
50K likes. Y'all don't be doing the likes. I don't understand why y'all don't tap for this man.
somebody said good conversation. We appreciate y'all. We've been coming in here every day. We dropping it. We not playing. We here. We let people freely speak. If they get into it, they got their facts, their data, statistics to support them, or they can just talk in general and get cooked. We here to learn. If you didn't learn anything today, you know that prompt say, if you're no longer cool, you here. Y'all, yeah, just come on back. Everybody come back. We're going to pull you back up. We're going to chop it up. What we going to do? We're going to do, all right, let's pick now. You want to pick?
Oh, let's do it. Go ahead. I'm
All
up
right.
tonight. I done had me a shot. Let's go.
Pastors lying to the public. They ain't got the truth in them. Lights out, gas off, boots Toothless, this city pimpin'. Blocks on fire cause the homeowners broke as fuck. Taxes up, water bill higher than a semi truck.